speed, no handles, flying like a banshee. They use cheat codes, but we don't cheat though. No cliff notes, homie, we don't need those. Come on, and just take the high road. I'm trying to fly though, wanna touch the sky, but still lie low. Never water down, even with the hydro. Vaporize the hate so I don't have to keep my eyes low. Hit Oslo, get it in Norway. Cleanse palates with the callous man sorbet. Doorways open up, yup, more cake. Soon enough the sweet turn sour, more court dates. We burn it down though, and just live it up. It sucks ass when they ask about a living trust. I don't have one, cause I don't have shit. And when I do, I'm probably gonna just stash it. It takes time for the interest to make sense. It makes sense for the linguist to invest. I've been blessed with a brain and some rhythm. Those hairs too square, I'm the tortoise and I'll win it. Come on. But no carry-ons, but we carry hope. No politics, but y'all should probably vote. Don't involve me, I live for the stereo. Right side, left side, middle path, adios. No label when you living independent. Rent is too damn high for my pension. Like the lottery, the way it just rubs off. Opposite of Jimmy McMillan, I take the gloves off. And take some cheap shots, fighting for the beatbox. I'm throwing down harder than the dude who beat Brock. I'm more able though, but still murderous. On the beat.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Khuckcast. I am your host, Miss KHuck. How's everyone doing tonight? How we doing? We doing good? We doing good? And, as you can see, chat, who do I have? Who's back here tonight, guys? That's right. I has the Squatchin. Squatchin's back for tonight. Yes, I am very excited for this. I am very, very excited. I have been looking forward to this now for quite some time. This thumbnail and this screen, oh my god. I had to use it for tonight. This is absolutely amazing. Squatchin, of course, knocked it out of the park as usual. I flippin' love this so much. But anyway, how y'all doing? How we doing? What's going on? What happened tonight? Kidding. I already know what happened tonight. Oh boy. Oh boy, a lot's going on right now, guys. But anyway, no, I am very excited. Mr. Jeff was nice enough to come out here tonight and to talk all things St. Louis and just geek out and have a grand old time, and welcome him with open arms, guys. Be nice. And yeah, so alright, so without further ado, let's get started, shall we? Here we go. Hold on, give me 1 second. I'm gonna undeafen. Hold on. Hello, Squatchin and Jeff. Hello. Hold on, give me 1 second. Let me make sure I'm showing you guys on camera here. Hold on. I might have to go to my... Yeah, I will. Okay.
I apologize in advance for when my dog barks, because it will happen.
I just see that you had your dog with you.
Well, I got them both in here.
Oh, do you? Okay.
Yeah.
Hold on, give me 1 second. Let me show you real quick here. There we go. Okay, and then let me maximize this. Go full screen. There we go. Okay, I might have to stop with that and move you. Move me. Hold on. There we go. Okay. Hello. There we go, chat. There you go. Well, before I say anything else, Miss Squatchin, welcome back, dear. How are you?
I'm doing excellent. How are you doing?
I am just fine and dandy. And welcoming for the first time, and for, appreciate him, Mr. Jeff Huffman. Hello, sir.
Hello.
Hello, how are you?
I'm doing great. How about you?
I'm not too bad. I am, I'm very excited for this, because not only have I heard a lot about you, but also, obviously you're a fellow St. Louisan, so of course I have to geek out over that.
Yep. See, already good people.
Yes. Exactly, yes. Isn't that thumbnail that Squatchin made just absolutely amazing?
Oh, that's incredible. It's incredible. I'm like,
Well,
I saw that, and I'm like, yes. Like
yeah.
I audibly yelled yes, like before I even hopped in here. I'm like, yes, that is awesome.
Yay!
Let's
No,
go.
that's cool. Yeah, no, that's awesome. No, I had asked her if she obviously wanted to, she's been kind of I had asked her if she wanted to join me tonight, and she's like, I told her who I was gonna have. She's like, yeah.
I wouldn't
And
miss
then-
this for the world.
Yeah, and
I
so,
appreciate that.
but what was even funnier was I told her, I said, yeah, so I sent her, because I asked her to make the thumbnail. I suck at making thumbnails. I can't do it. So I try to leave it to people that can do it better than me. Squatchin', Purple Paw Prince, is another one that is our favorite here that does a lot of our thumbnails too. But I sent her your pictures that you had sent me.
Yeah,
And,
yeah. I don't take a lot of pictures of myself, so sorry.
well, we'll get into that too, but yeah, so I sent her those pictures, and I go, I don't think that he said something about him never having any art of him, and I was kind of shocked
Yeah,
by that,
no.
and so yeah, this
A
is your first piece.
travesty.
Yeah, I agree. Of all the
I'm sorry
times that
it
you've
took
been
so long.
around, right? As
Hey,
long as you've been
I never made, I never created anything in the 10 years I've been a part of Shop from the Point. Never created anything, and I
Minus
never.
your Warzone streams that I would tune into every day.
Well, yeah. That's not creation. That's just me being stupidly over competitive.
And
that is
incredibly
creative,
entertaining.
dang it.
I miss them.
Yes.
Yeah,
yeah.
we'll get back to that probably more when the new Call of Duty drops. I need a little
Ooh.
I need a little break from it,
Yeah.
and
yeah.
it's been very nice.
Now,
When
is
was
that
the
one
last
coming
time-
to Game Pass as well?
I believe it is. I believe it
Nice.
is.
Excellent.
Yeah. What game was that again? I'm sorry. What was it again that you played a lot of?
Warzone.
Warzone. Okay, gotcha.
Warzone,
Yeah.
yep.
See, I never got into Call of Duty. My husband is more of a Gears of War, Halo,
Destiny.
Well, see.
Now
Funny
Space Marine 2.
funny thing about that, like why I've been because I'm not playing Warzone right now. I needed something else to play. Like I wanted something because like I'm a big military buff history guy. Like
Mm.
I love all that shit. So I was looking for something along those lines. It's like very very tactical, like very in depth, like something I'm gonna have to figure out and like plan like every one of my moves. I'm playing Ghost Recon Breakpoint right now. Have been for the last couple days. I'm hooked. It's exactly what I was looking for.
Mhm.
Nice.
Nice. No, now my husband's latest obsession is Space Marine 2.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, he absolutely loves it. He loves it. He is like obsessed with it. So he's found a new game to love and to obsess over for a little bit.
Oh yeah. Hell yeah.
Let's see how this goes. But yeah, no, we're yeah, so we'll just go ahead and get started here. And start off with these questions right off the bat. So, how have you been, sir? Where have you been? Have you just been off touching grass and not dealing with any internet shit?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Just been my life mainly consists of wake up, work out, work, come home, and hang
Yeah.
with these two dopes.
I saw the one. What's your other? So, what kind of dogs do you have? I saw.
Okay,
Oh,
so
look
that-
at that!
No.
So that's Louie. He's a lab shepherd. He actually just turned 7 yesterday.
Oh,
Yep,
hi,
there's Louie. And then this one, who's being a pain in the ass right now. This is Revo. This is Revo.
Hi,
Revo just turned 2 a couple months ago, and Revo was actually he was found on the just on the streets about 2 years ago, about 12 days before Thanksgiving. He didn't have a collar on him, didn't have any food, and my brother was bugging the hell out of me to get Louie a friend. So I saw a picture of him. I'm like, all right, let's do it. Of course, I'm the one taking care of him, but
Normally how it goes.
Yes.
True.
Yes.
So your brother, was he bugging you for you to get a dog or just?
Well, to get Louie a friend because Louie was hanging by himself all day while I'm working.
Yeah, fair. Yeah,
So.
I have a dog too, Mr. Pluto. He is the unofficial
Nice.
co-host of this channel as well. But he is currently upstairs with Daddy and little Huck, so he abandoned me at the moment.
Oh, that's all right. At least it's not bothering you like this one is.
No, he usually hangs out with me in here anyway. So when he does, I have a little area set up for him. Yes, I know. I have a bed set up for Pluto. Don't come at me. That is like right by where I stream. So he just lays down right there with me and just lays still. You know, the only time that he ever really gets like anxious and wants to leave is if he hears like the door opening or if he hears, my husband upstairs or something. That's usually about the only time that he bugs me. So, but other than that, he's usually pretty chill. He usually stays with me most of the time. So, yeah, he's a mama's boy. Very much a mama's boy. Yep. But no, so you obviously have been out not dealing with any of this internet nonsense, so that's nice.
Not for the last 2 years or so. I've been I haven't seen most of it. There's been a couple things that have just kept making their way onto my timeline, but not for the most part. There it is. Hey, there it is. Hey, stop, relax. It's okay. It's okay, buddy. No,
it's okay. It happens. It's all
but
right.
like I was saying, my life is pretty much right now. Just get up, work out, go to work, and just come home and do shit around here.
Well, so as we kind of talked a little bit yesterday, I've known of you for a little while because the first time that I had heard of you was actually through Dave, and it was
I remember you saying that.
Yeah, it was actually in a really funny way. So oh god, how long has it been now? About a year ago now, maybe.
Okay.
I had Dave on for one of these types of conversations and this type of interview, and he was nice enough to come on, and he found out where I was from, and he literally was like, "Ew." And I'm like, what?
He's like, ew,
what?
Another one.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what? What's the matter with me? And I found out he's from Chicago and all that. Yep. And I'm like, I'm like, don't hate on me now. Come on now. I love Chicago. And then that's when he said that I should talk with you. Because I'm like, okay, wait a minute. Who is Jeff? So now I know. Well, I didn't know. I was still new. I didn't know. Cause
at that time, I wasn't really around, so...
Well, and I found out later, obviously, who you were and all that, but I just found it really funny that you're also... Okay, let me ask you this. I don't know if you have this or not, but I've noticed this. People that... Or any... I've noticed that when people meet each other and they find out that they're from St. Louis or in the Missouri in general, they're like, "Oh no way, where are you from?" And we just
a little bit, yeah.
Yeah, I've had that a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, no. St. Louis is very, very down to earth for the most part. Like when you run into somebody from St. Louis, like they'll stop and have a quick little conversation with you and be nice to you, contrary to what you might hear.
Yeah, true.
I personally love it here, just because it's pretty laid back. It's a lot like Florida in a lot of ways, where you can do a bunch of stupid shit and nobody bats an eye. The only thing is we don't have the beaches, the hurricanes, or the gators.
True.
So nobody looks to vacation here, and like all the weird people stay out of here. It's great.
Well, unless you're going to the Ozarks or something, then that's where you
go. That's where you go if you want to get weird.
True. So true. But no, I agree. But no, we do have the random ass weather though, which sucks. I hate weather. I hate it. I hate
especially this time of the year, like end of September, early October, like any one of the 4 seasons could happen in any given day.
Yes. Yep.
Sounds like Canada.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, no, legit. I think I've talked about this before. There was one time, and it's happened multiple different times, I think. But I remember, I think it was during COVID, that we had extreme heat, extreme cold. I think we had a tornado, a snowstorm, and a rainstorm all in like within a week period, I think, if I remember correctly. Or something like that.
Like early,
Yeah.
early in March, or
I think it was like later on in the year in 2020. I think it was like
okay,
like around this time frame. I think if I remember, but it was in like different parts of like the state itself. Like there was
okay, yeah, yeah,
snow. Yeah, there was snow in one area, rain in another. Like
yep.
I think at one point we legitly had all of the weather and what at one point within.
Sounds about right. Like I believe it.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I grew up here, but you were born here, right? And you've been
Correct.
born and raised. Yeah. Yeah. I was
Correct. Yeah.
raised here. I wasn't born here. So I've lived out here, or I've lived here as long as I can remember, literally all my life for the most part.
Yeah, basically your whole life.
Yeah.
30 plus
pretty
years
much.
type shit.
Yes. Yes. Well, because I was born in California, but I moved here when I was like 2, I think 2 or 3, but about
Okay.
to be 3. So this is all I've known.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is so you haven't lived anywhere else.
No.
Have you
Nope.
tried to live anywhere else?
No, I've actually been in this same house since '98. So
Really? Oh wow.
Wow.
this room here used to be my old bedroom growing up.
Oh, okay. Okay. Now,
Yeah.
what are those? I was going to ask you anyway. I see. What are those pictures here that you have on your wall? I
Okay.
recognize one of them.
Okay, wait, yeah,
I see a
The
Blues logo.
yeah, the one right behind
Yes.
me. Yeah, that's
Yep.
those are Stanley Cup photos. That one is just a poster I've had since, oh God, had that in my old house when I was like 3. I still remember having that one from when I was like 3 or 4 in my old house.
Oh God. Hi,
Yeah.
Core. Hi.
Or
So, got a couple cardinal photos up there. I got more in the
wait,
closet.
there's a diva costume.
I actually still have that.
Oh Jesus!
I
Wait,
actually
hold
still
on.
have.
Wait. Okay. He asked. Okay. Hi,
Yeah.
Core.
So you
by the way.
so you probably don't know about. Yeah.
No, I
Yeah.
do not.
Yeah.
Please explain.
Fucking core. Yeah. Leave the fucking core. That's the first thing he comes in with.
Or
I'm
the
not-
gift that keeps on giving.
I'm
Are
not
you
surprised at all.
Are you
No,
surprised?
not in the slightest.
Okay, please explain this. Go ahead.
Okay, so this is back in it was 2018 because I was playing Blackout, Call of Duty Blackout, and this is back when I was like not making any money. So I was playing Blackout, and I think it was Hex. You guys know Hex at all? No?
No.
Not
Okay.
that I
Sound
can.
familiar? No.
Okay. He low key dude, but super cool dude. He's one of the OGs. He's been around for a while. Hey!
Uh-oh.
Dogs are starting to wrestle.
Oh.
But no, I was playing Blackout, and he threw in the chat how much to wear a diva costume. I had no clue what it was because I don't play Overwatch. I had no clue what it was. So
KHuck, do you know who Diva is?
I think so. I'm gonna look it up right now.
So I was super ultra focused on my game, and I just threw out a number like. So he asked how much would it cost for you to put on a diva costume. I'm like $150. So a couple minutes goes by, about 5 minutes goes by. I just look. I hear my donation sound go off, and it's sure enough, it was $150. So then at that point, I'm like, oh God, what did I just get myself into?
Oh my God.
So I finished my match, which I actually won that match, by the way. And then I Googled it, and I'm sure you're looking at it right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I go motherfuck. I'm like, well, I am a man of my word. I grew up having a group of parents that taught me to stand by what I say, stand by what I believe in.
Yep.
If I make a promise to something, stick to it.
Yep.
So sure enough, I did. So a couple weeks go by. I finally get the costume in, and I played Overwatch in the costume.
Oh, how funny!
Yeah.
Oh my god!
I made a
Did you
couple.
have fun?
I did because I made like $450 in like
Nice!
an hour and a half. I would have kept playing if I didn't shut it down to take care of my dad who was sick at the time.
Oh
So
wow! Oh yeah, gotcha.
Yeah.
Oh hey, you know what? All power to
Whoopie with the
you.
lore.
But yes, I still have that costume.
Oh, that's too funny. Oh, that's funny. How long ago was this? Seems
What's
like
up?
it wasn't that. How long ago did this happen? Like how many years ago did this happen?
Like 6 years ago.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, I was gonna ask if you would possibly still fit in it, but I doubt it.
It'd be pretty tight. It'd be pretty tight now because I'm.
Stressing at the seams because you've bulked up a bit since then. I think.
True.
I'm 243 pounds now. Back then I was probably about 2018. I was probably about 200.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah. Dave actually weighs less than me now.
Really? Oh, before briefly bringing that up. Okay, hold on. Before we get to that, I have a comment about that. I've talked about this before. But Wookie in the chat just said it was the diva costume that cemented John Swan's crush on Jeff. Do I even
It probably was.
Oh my god. Oh god.
Yeah.
Okay.
Core should get us the clip so you have
Yes,
context.
please.
How can you need that?
I guarantee you he will have that in less than 2 minutes.
I'm surprised he isn't DMing me right now or squatching.
Core likes to stir all kinds of shit up.
Oh yes,
and that's
we
why
know.
I love him.
Oh yes,
and
we
that's
know.
why I love him.
Yeah, that's why we love
Core likes to
exactly.
Core likes to cause chaos, and I love it.
Yes. Oh, all the now recording boys do. Are you kidding me?
Uh-huh,
I wonder where they got it from, Tommy. I blame Tommy. But no, we love now recording. We love Core and everything. But yeah, Core, if you find that clip, DM that to me or Squatch, and we'll definitely play that. But no, speak back to Dave briefly. I had no idea how big he was until he mentioned it. Like he sent me pictures of I saw a video of him like at his heaviest, and I couldn't believe it.
Mm-hmm.
Because I can't picture Dave like that. Because I didn't know how long have you known him? About as long as you've known Tommy?
I met Dave about a month after I started with Tommy.
Okay.
Back in 2014.
Wow. Oh wow. Yeah, I was not anywhere near the internet or nothing around that time.
Yeah.
We was normies.
Yeah, I was very much a normie. Yeah, I had no idea about any of this when, obviously around that time frame. Because like I told you last night, I'm still kind of new-ish to the community itself. Like I started like really getting involved in like chats and stuff around like late 2022. And then in 2023, in May of 2023 was when I first started streaming and making content, and I've been doing it ever since. So, and I know like some lore, like a little bit here and there, like if it gets brought up, I'll know what it is because we've talked about like numerous different things. But there's some stuff that I have no idea about, like John Swan apparently having a crush on you. Like what?
Yeah, there's like, a quick little saga with that.
Oh no! that I have no idea about. Would you care to elaborate?
I honestly don't know the ins and outs of it. You'd probably Corey could probably explain it better than I could.
Oh, okay. All right, Corf, you please explain
if you want to,
call in. Hey, if that's the case, cool. Sorry, I don't swear. I don't swing from that side. So.
I believe there was BBC involved, if my memory serves me right.
Yeah, see that I don't know. I don't know about.
Oh God.
I think Dr. Skipper was involved and Lieutenant Cobra possibly.
Probably.
The heck is it?
That's not. Yeah.
What are these names? A Lieutenant Cobra and what? What is
Dr. Skipper? Yeah.
Oh God. Okay. Is this like shot from the point lore or something? Because I'm like.
This is probably.
It was right around the time where Nick Nick versus John Swan, I'm pretty sure.
So
When all that came
2021 maybe.
I think it was 2021.
Oh, okay.
But
Oh,
yeah, that sounds like
yeah.
20. That sounds like a 2021 thing.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
3 years ago, Dream tries to discredit John Swan.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah, because it was during all that shit.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I kind of, again, like I said, when it comes to anything prior to 2022, again, that hasn't been talked about or that I've looked into, I have no idea about any of it. Usually. So, yeah, this is interesting lore to learn, chat. This is very interesting. But I've never seen Dave like that. Like, that's hard for me to imagine that he was ever that big. Like, it's just, it's crazy. And now to see him the way that he is now, because that's the Dave that I know. That's the Dave that I've been watching now for, 2 years or however long it's been now.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Yeah.
No, go ahead.
No, I was say just being able to see him like walk relatively normally is just incredible.
Yeah. Yeah, well, because what was the heaviest that you saw him at? Was he over 300 at that point?
Yes.
Yeah. Wow.
Yes.
That's insane. I still can't get over that. I just can't. I can't picture him like that. It's hard for me to picture. But I'm sure it's the opposite. Well, I'm sure that you guys know, those who have been around longer and know Dave can see him both ways and I'm very proud of him for that, obviously. We love Dave. But but no, speaking of Dave, so you had the opportunity to meet him. Do you want to explain that story when that happened?
Yeah, so that actually happened by complete accident. This was May of last year, and we never met. We never met in person at one time at all. At that time, coming up on 9 years, so never met up before. But I got the opportunity to go myself and a bunch of the other leaders at the company I work at. We got the opportunity to go to New York to do an event with the police up there. It's called Reps for Responders. They do a lot of work with first responders who deal with PTSD and suicide prevention and stuff like that. Because a lot of people in that field dealing with some heavy shit and they don't have anybody to lean on. So we went and did an event up there, which was awesome. But when I got to my hotel room, obviously took a quick little video of the skyline. Not even 5 minutes later, I get a reply to the tweet. I get a DM from Dave asking, "Hey, are you in New York?" I'm like, "Yeah, why?" He's like, "So am I." So I'm like, "No shit, where are you at?" He told me where he was. I Googled it. He was like 2 blocks down the road from me.
Oh, that's too
nice.
funny.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, because I remember seeing that video because he mentioned that he was going to meet you, or he was going to New York. But then I heard later on that he was going to meet you. And I remember he was walking to meet you, like you were in some type of store, I think. And I
think we agreed to meet up in a Krispy Kreme because there's
yes.
just
I remember that IRL
that
stream with Dave.
Yeah, that was it. So he walked down, or he was walking and filming, meeting you. And I saw you. How tall are you?
6 foot.
Yeah, okay. I saw your 6 foot self, and then your cardinal hat as you turned around, and I'm like, oh my god, that's so cool. Yeah. So that was but no, that's really funny. Oh, that's really cool.
Complete accident. Like I didn't tell anybody I was going up there. He didn't tell me he was going to be in New York. Just complete accident.
So, how did you get... Now, I'll just ask this because we're talking about Dave, of course, and we'll get to Tommy. Of course, we have to get to Tommy. Yep. But, so, how did you meet Dave? Who did you meet first? Was it Dave or was it Tommy?
I met Tommy first. So, I found Tommy because he was on another podcast back in 2013. He would pop in from time to time. Called the Joe Cronin Shows. At that time, they talked. It was a big wrestling show.
Yes.
So, if in 2014, that year's WrestleMania, that is the year Brock Lesnar beat the Undertaker's undefeated streak, and they didn't have the WWE Network back then, and I was not paying $60 for a pay-per-view at the time.
God no.
And I heard the Undertaker. I saw on Twitter like, "Oh my God, the Undertaker lost." I'm like, "Oh shit!" So I went to YouTube, seeing if some asshole pirated it and uploaded it, so I could actually see for myself. So then I saw the Joe Cronin show was live, so I hopped in on that, listened to hear what was happening with the card and everything, and then Tommy popped in, and I liked what they were. I was entertained by what they were talking about, just strictly from a wrestling standpoint. So I started listening to them, and then found out that Tommy liked hockey and started talking. He started talking about hockey, and found out that he was doing a hockey show. So I checked that out, and then listened to a couple shows on there, and then couple weeks go by, and then they were talking about a subject, and I decided to call in and talk about it, and then they brought me on for a show one day, just to like kind of bullshit with them, and then afterwards gave me a quick call back, said, "Hey, how would you like to be on permanently?" I'm like, sure, because at the time I wanted to get into sports journalism and stuff like that. So I'm like, cool, this would be a good way to get rolling on that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I obviously did not go that route career wise. But yeah, that's kind of how I met Tommy 10 years, and then 10 years later, here we are.
So you were, how old were you then? Were you 18, 19?
19.
Wow.
19.
Wow. Because I saw that you just had a birthday. Happy birthday.
I did. Thank you.
Yeah, you are turned to the big 30. You turned
30. Yeah.
Yeah, that's.
How does it feel?
How does it feel, dude?
Yeah, it's just
enjoying it.
Right now, it's just another day. Just another day.
Yeah. Well, yeah. No, I understand. Listen, I'm 37. I just turned 37 a couple weeks ago. So I feel you. Like when you get to, I'm sure that you've heard this, like in your 30s, is when you can start to like kind of settle down. You can figure out what you want to do, like career wise or whatever, and it can be fun. Like if you do it right, it can be fun. I'm telling you, I think that the most fun that I'm having right now is in my 30s. Not gonna lie. Yeah. But yeah, it's been 10 years. Wow, can you believe it's been 10 years? Like for you personally, that's crazy.
Yeah, it's pretty cool because like when I joined Tommy's show, like there was like maybe 1-2 viewers, and now seeing what that's evolved into is awesome to see.
Yeah. Absolutely. Well, obviously, Tommy will be brought up, but
offended.
Have you like kept up? Well, I'm sure that you have, but how is it to see Tommy the way that he is now, with how his channel has grown and him being at 50K subs and everything? Like, is that unbelievable to you?
It really is. It really is. Like it's like I said, when I hopped in 10 years ago, there were 2 viewers, and just to see what it's evolved into over the 10 years, plus being connected with somebody like who does shit the right way. Like what you see is what you get. You don't see fake bullshit with them at all.
No manufactured drama.
And like with anybody else, he fucks up. But unlike a lot of the people in this community, I don't want to say community, in this space.
Yeah.
They're fake as shit. Fake as shit. Just point fingers. Tons of fucking negativity. Tommy owns his shit when he fucks up, and it's just I landed in a good spot. Landed in a great group of people.
Yes, I agree. And I've always like I said, I've been watching Tommy now for a little bit, and so I am so proud of him and everything that he, obviously seeing him grow the way that he has, and I'm sure that you probably saw all the nonsense that he was dealing with local and whatnot. Oh God,
I saw that. I did see that. I did see that. I'm surprised that lasted as long as it did.
Yeah, well,
yeah,
you know
me
what?
too.
He is too. I bet. Insane. Yeah.
Yeah. When I saw that happening, I'm like, oh, surprise Pikachu.
Mm-hmm. Well, did you ever interact with with Keemstar, or did you ever like?
I personally did not. No,
Okay.
I no,
I didn't know if
I
you did or
personally did not. No, no. Anytime that would come up, like I would just kind of hang on the sidelines, let them do their thing, just because like I wasn't
Yeah.
that deep. I wasn't that deep into it. I was just a dude who showed up. I was the normie who popped in, showed up, said a few offensive things every now and again for a few laughs, and hopped off. I never
Mhm.
did too much. I never did a whole lot of digging into anything. I just kind of reacted to what happened in front of me.
Yeah, that was insane. That was so stupid. Like seriously, he did not deserve that. But in the interim, he can focus more on shot from the point, and he can do his own
Yeah.
thing now, and he doesn't have to worry about anything related to anything related to Keemstar, I should say, because of all of that. So yeah, no, it was a blessing in disguise, I think.
Yep.
But he
Yep.
he still didn't deserve that, and that was everyone. Listen, I understand that Tommy has people that don't like him. I get that. He's been around
We all
forever.
do.
But exactly, we all do. But what happened with him was absolutely, was not right at all.
No.
And Keem was I believe that Keem was
That's how
in the
Keem
wrong
operates.
completely. Yeah.
Yeah, it's Keem. It's just how
No,
he
I
is.
Yeah.
no, I know. I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. In the short amount of time that I've known of Keemstar, I figured that out. But at least he paid him. At least he paid him, and he
Yep.
kept to his word about it. So you got to give him that.
Yep. Yep.
Um. So yeah. So you've been. When did you meet Matt? I guess is a good question to follow up with. When did you meet Matt?
When he
Uh,
joined
yeah. When he
the
joined,
team.
I
So
couldn't tell. I couldn't tell you.
2021
That sounds about right.
January.
It
Yeah.
seems like he's been on there longer, doesn't
It might
it?
have been
He's been a
earlier. It
watcher.
might have been it might have been earlier than that. I don't know. All the shit around that time lumps together. So
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it
Everything
seems
kind
like
of
he's
blurs.
been he's been around longer than that though. Doesn't it feel like
yeah.
it's not been
No,
3
Matt.
years?
Like
Matt's the
I think
homie.
he's been a watcher since like 2019 or earlier.
Yeah.
Or not 20
Yeah.
2016. Sorry.
Yeah. Matt's the
Yeah.
homie.
Yes, no, Matt's awesome. And so
Matt's good.
obviously, yeah, Toxic and Core and Beavers and all those other people from, that from back in the day was shot from the point. Yeah. Toxic is I told you he's a co-host here too. He wanted to come tonight. He was very excited about you being here, but unfortunately he had something else come up, so he wanted me to tell you hi. But yeah, all of them are fun. Yeah, I agree. I don't think that you could have found a better group of people, but
Mhm.
but have you been you been trying to keep up with any of the stuff that's like happening now, or have you just like what?
Oh, well,
I'm not
I've
doing
seen
nothing.
a little bit of it on my timeline, but
Mhm.
not a whole bunch. I actually dipped into started Tommy's stream from Monday, I believe, and I actually have the opportunity to work from home on Tuesdays and Thursdays, so I can do some catching up on that tomorrow because I'll be working from home tomorrow.
Yeah. Did you ever interact with Bo Blacks at all, or
Not
or talk to him?
not really,
Yeah. Yeah.
not really.
Yeah. I didn't know if he was really around, or he was. I know that him and Tommy kind of like have and probably still do a love-hate relationship a little bit.
That that's yeah, that's probably a good way
Yeah.
to
Yeah,
describe it.
we'll put it that way. But yeah, no, the whole thing going on with him is just making my head spin. Like I can't. I've been trying to follow it as much as I can, but I've also been working and trying to prep for this for tonight and doing other things. So I don't really know a whole lot else besides what has been told. I know that Nick is live tonight or was live tonight, going over some more stuff that happened, but. Yeah, it's just crazy. Yeah. I just I'll just say this, and I said this the other night. He just needs to just log off and just not respond anymore. And I'll
Well,
leave it at that.
well, if history goes to show that like that's not his strong suit.
Yeah.
Yeah, true. Well, I mean, I hate to see him go through this because I do like Bo Blacks. I do. But with everything that's going on right now, he just obviously he just needs to let it die and just not say anything else. But oh, Squatchin just sent me something. Hold on.
Yeah, I sent you a couple things. Hockey related, of course.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I like
Okay.
hockey.
Yeah. Let's totally do that. Yes, absolutely. Okay.
I like hockey.
That's a good segue.
Me
Okay.
too.
Hold on. Give me 1 second. Let me get that pulled up here. Go to my lovely screen here, and I'll get that pulled up. Right now, only the chat is seeing a talking screen. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Okay. Yeah. Okay, let me ask you this. Yeah, oh god, how long has it been now? Went sometime in 2022, I want to say. Yeah, that's the last one that I've been. No. 2023. It was last year. Never mind. I lied. Yeah, it was last year because my mom got me tickets for it. I remember now. So there's a theme ticket, I guess, that is coming around here. Hold on, let me get this pulled up here. Oh, yes, the theme nights. Oh, yes. How could we forget the theme nights?
Like, I want you to get the pink one.
Oh, I didn't see it. I haven't seen this yet.
So, that's cool. Yeah, that's neat.
Proceeds go to cancer.
To breast cancer awareness?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Nice.
awesome.
Nice.
Oh,
What do we
with
got?
October being breast cancer
Teacher
month,
appreciation. Country music night.
Yeah, the theme nights are always fun. The Cardinals ones are fun too.
Yes. Yes.
But there's also one in January that I would love to get the jersey for.
Let me see here. Which one is that?
Oh, that Star Wars hoodie's
The
pretty
Star
cool.
Wars one looks nice.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. I'm not a big Star Wars guy, but I like Star Wars, but I'm not a huge fanatic.
I'm telling you, Jeff, I think that you can attest to this. Anytime that there is a Star Wars night, which the Cardinals have had too, or anything related to that, it's always sold out. Always. Always. It's always sold out within like a few minutes of them even going on sale. It's nuts. It's crazy. But I want that. That Duck Blues. That's what I want. I want that.
That's cute.
What else do we got?
That's so cute.
First responders night. Nice.
Hoops and hockey.
The basketball jersey. Yeah, they got there's a superhero night with the old jerseys from the 90s.
Oh, no way.
If you scroll.
Oh, yeah.
Look at that jersey, KHuck, the black one.
Which one?
Scroll up.
Okay, hold on. Oh, this one? Oh,
yeah. That one is nice.
Cool.
That's pretty cool.
That's a Star Wars one? Oh, that's neat.
Yeah, that one's pretty cool.
Yeah, no, I like that one. I like the starry background with it. That's cool.
I don't think the Habs do anything like.
Oh God, the Rizzuto show. Oh geez, of course they have their own jersey.
R.I.P.
R.I.P. Yep.
Hello Kitty night is cool.
That's cute. Oh, this is a tumbler, blues tumbler. Nice. Scout night. That's cool. Oh yeah, no, that's really neat. Superhero. Which one's the one with the jerseys? Oh my gosh, the Peanuts one.
The Peanuts
night. Goodness. Love it. Love it. I know who will want that. My mother. My mother would love that. But no, that's really cool. So the other one that she sent me was this.
What do we got?
Blue Jackets.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Explain this. What happened? What happened?
Okay.
You might have heard that a hockey player and his brother were hit by a drunk driver earlier in the year.
Yes.
Yeah.
Was that him?
And this is like 2 weeks. This is like 2 weeks ago. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So Johnny Gaudreau, he was a stud in Calgary for how long was he there? 9 years.
Mm.
I think he was
so.
He was a stud in Calgary for 9 years. Went to sign in Columbus to be a little bit closer to his family because he's from New Jersey. So he'd be playing against New Jersey more. So he'd be able to see his family.
More away games near his family.
Yeah. Well, he from right around Philly too. So he basically Philly. So playing the Flyers, playing the Devils, he'd be able to see his family a lot. So he went to Columbus, and he was the guy in Columbus. So he was just going into his third year with the Blue Jackets because he signed a 7-year deal. And about 2 weeks ago, they were in town. They were in town for their sister's wedding. Well, the night before she was supposed to get married, him and his brother Matt were out bike riding, and some drunk asshole swerved around another car and smoked the both of them and killed them. Yeah, Johnny, he left behind 2 kids, and at the funeral, his wife let it be known that she is actually pregnant with their 3rd child. And then Matt, his brother, was also due to be a dad as well. So
Fucking heartbreak.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
awful. Yeah, I had heard something about that. I think Empress K and I think you too, Squatchin, had posted something about that like a couple weeks ago, and that's just that is just awful, awful.
But here they're going to keep his dressing room stall intact and keep his jersey there for every game this season.
Yep.
As like a memorial, which is really sweet.
He was so
and actually
young too.
Yeah, and actually his arguably his best friend actually just signed with the Blue Jackets specifically to play with Johnny.
Bruh.
Yeah. Yeah, the whole thing is it's very, very sad.
Awful. Well, no, that is very sweet that they're gonna keep that in memoriam for him. That's awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, Empress sent me that this morning.
Oh, that's but yeah, no, that's really that's awful. So, besides the Blues, who are your other favorite teams? Would you say?
Cardinals, obviously.
Well, yeah, but I'm sorry, hockey-wise. Excuse me, hockey-wise.
Oh, yeah.
There is no other team.
Or is there just Blues?
There really isn't. There really isn't. Like, I could find a reason, like, when the Blues are playing another team to hate the other team. But as far as other teams, the few teams that I hate with every fiber of my being, Chicago, obviously. Ooh. I hate Chicago. I hate Colorado. I hate LA. Those are the big 3. I don't like Dallas either.
Dallas,
not big on
Dallas.
Not big,
one.
What?
What are your thoughts on the Habs?
I'm indifferent. I don't mind them.
Okay, that's fine.
I don't mind them. I don't mind them. I always enjoy beating Boston.
Who doesn't?
Yes.
I don't necessarily hate them, but every time they beat Boston, I'm like, yes.
Yes. Oh God! During the World Series with the bro. How stoked were you when they finally won? That's like
the Blues with the Blues.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
That is something I never thought would happen. I don't know if you can see that. But.
Oh, yo.
Oh, that's amazing.
Dope.
That is wow.
I got that scheduled literally 3 days after they won. But no, that was something I never thought would happen. And just I grew up playing hockey too, so that there were so many mornings my parents would take me to the ice rink at like 6:30 in the morning for a practice, drive to a different city for like an 8 a.m. game, and just grew up watching hockey. And the Blues always had a history. They always made the playoffs. They always made it. Like from when they won because they came into the league in 1967. So when they won the Stanley Cup in 2019, up until when they won the Cup in 2019, in the 52 year is my math right? Yeah, 52 years they were in the league. They made the playoffs 80% of the time. They were always in the playoffs. And for whatever reason, they would just lose, and they would find a way to lose it. Whether they just don't, either that or they outplay the other team, and they run into a fucking brick wall and goalie like they did the past when they went on that 3-year stretch where they lost in the first round because they in what was it 13, 14, and 15 they lost in the first round. those 3 years in a row, and all 3 years they outplayed the teams that they were playing, but they ran into a brick wall of a goalie, and there's just nothing they can do. And
Yep. Mm-hmm.
but no,
Yeah.
they finally won it in 2019, which was really awesome to see. And the cool thing about that too, for those of you that don't know the story about the team that year, at the beginning, halfway through that season, the Blues were in dead last in the league. They were utter dog shit. They were utter dog shit. So, but right around Christmas time, they started to play a little bit better, and then come New Year, Jordan Binnington comes in, plays goalie, pitches a shutout. I think he pitched a shutout in his first game. If I could be wrong on that.
Yep, I think so. I think you're right. Yeah.
Yeah, in Philadelphia, and after that, they did not lose.
It all started in Philadelphia. Yep.
It all started in Philadelphia. So when they were in Philadelphia, that's where they got their theme song, so to speak. It's called Gloria. Yeah, yeah. It's called Gloria by Laura Branigan. They just kept yelling, "Play Gloria," in this bar that they were in, and after every win, they started playing Gloria after every single Blues win, and it stuck throughout the playoff run. And what was cool about them winning the cup that year is because during that summer, my dad was sick. And so he passed away from lung cancer actually 5 years ago on the 15th. So obviously, being the last couple months, he was not doing great, in a lot of pain. But watching the Blues go on that cup run, those 2.5 months, it made those nights a little bit easier for him. And then when they finally won the cup. Because my mom's not here either, and she's a big hockey fan too. She never got to see it. So my dad was able to see him win it, which was very, very cool.
Oh, good. That's so sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, my father-in-law passed away in 2020, and he had been wanting to see the Blues win forever, as most St. Louisans did.
Yeah.
You know, that follow any. Because listen, let's be fair. We were spoiled by the Cardinals. Okay, I'm just saying. We were always spoiled by the Cardinals.
We can get into how they're pissing me off right now.
We can get into that too, but he was able. But the fact that he was able to see them win before he passed away too, which we weren't. We were kind of. Well, then we were. Obviously, circumstances were a bit different in 2020. Given the fact of not only what was happening in 2020, but his health too. But the fact that he got.
I'm glad my dad didn't last that long to go through that. I probably would have been in jail with the shit they were doing. Because people watching their family members die over fucking Zoom. Like, no, I'm going in.
Yeah.
I'm going. And you are not stopping me.
No, I agree. That was, and during that time frame when my father-in-law was starting to get worse, I think it was like in the summer. Yeah, it was in the summer of 2020 because he passed away in July. My husband was the same way. He was like, "You are not going to prevent me from seeing my father," and they figured out real quick not to mess with him, and so they let him see. They let him see him whenever they wanted. So
good.
At least, well, and also during that time frame, we had a young daughter. We still, she's almost 9, which is unbelievable to me. So we were taking care of her, making sure that she was situated. But yeah, COVID was just insane. There were so many ups and downs with that. It's still to this day. Like, you and I both are working from home now. When we were working in the office at one point, which is hard to believe.
Oh, we didn't close. We didn't close.
Oh, you didn't? No, either.
No, we said fuck you. We're staying open.
Yeah. Well, I was we worked in one office and then we all went home, and we've all been home really ever since. So we've been home for, a little over 4 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we all went home legitly the weekend of St. Patrick's Day in 2020. Yep.
Yeah, because that's actually right when Warzone dropped like a week earlier too.
Yeah, and we've been home ever since. So, but now I mean, it's a little different, and obviously other circumstances came into play with me and how I got into making content and stuff like that. But so if you were to, let me ask you this, Jeff, because I know that you're like more, obviously into touching grass and stuff like that, which, obviously good on you. But if you were to like kind of venture back into like making content or doing some type of internet stuff, like do you have your own channel?
I do, but I never use it. All I do now is I'll stream games on Kick.
Oh, well, there you go. Oh,
I like
moved to Kick. Okay.
Yeah,
That's why
I like
see you live.
Yeah, I like Kick because I can play my music without getting hit, and I can say and pretty much do whatever I want.
Gotcha.
So
Yeah, fair. Fair. I've thought about going over to Kick at one point. I've still kind of gone back and forth with it a little bit, but I haven't really made the move yet. I just mostly just stick with YouTube. But if you want to like make content, would you just do like gaming stuff? Would you want to get caught up with like commentary stuff, or have you thought
probably
sports podcast?
Sports podcast. There you go.
Yeah, probably like gaming, sports stuff like that. But I probably never would dip into that just because I got a great career now that I absolutely love, and I get to do a bunch of cool shit in my career.
Yeah. No, that's awesome. No, that's really cool of you to do. But no, I get that. I get that completely. I feel you. So no, okay. So let's go back to the Cardinals for briefly. I do have a question.
Okay.
And if you can't answer this, then that's totally fine. I get it. So, who, in your opinion, if you could say, was better, Pujols or Molina?
Albert.
Yep. Thank you.
Albert.
Really? I love Yachty though. I do.
I love Yachty. Yachty was an integral part of the team. You see, like the last couple of years, now that he hasn't been on the team, there's a little, especially with the pitching, there's a little bit of a disconnect, and we were so spoiled with having him back there just because he was so goddamn smart. He was so goddamn smart, but literally you could not run on the man. They threw the stat up. They would throw the stat up there every single year. The stolen bases attempted by other teams when they don't play the Cardinals versus when they do. The difference was in the hundreds of attempts.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Because that's how good he was. But no, Albert was a once in a. He was a generational talent. There was not a more feared hitter from 2001 from 2001 to 2010 or 2011. Mm-hmm. There was not a more feared hitter in the league than with the exception of Barry Bonds. With the exception of Barry Bonds, there was not a more feared hitter than Albert Pujols. Because when Pujols came up to the plate, he would just have that look in his eyes, like I am going to ruin your life.
Yep.
And it was, and when he went to the Angels, I was I was in school when they announced the deal too, and I was a sophomore, and when I saw the deal happen, I got the angriest. I looked like I wanted.
So many people.
I was so angry. I was so angry. Like I wasn't angry at him, but because I understood. I understood why, but like even still, I didn't want him to leave. Because that's the guy I grew up idolizing, just like many other people did in the area, and even like just who watched the game of baseball. But when I saw the deal and announced that he signed with the Angels, I was visibly angry, and like a couple people like in the classroom, even the teachers, like, why are you so angry? And I showed him my phone, and like I'm like, oh, understandable. It's like we get it.
We get it. Yeah.
It's like, are you okay? I'm fine. Just give me a minute.
Yeah, I remember when all that was going on.
But when he came back to finish his career 2 years ago, that was the most fun I had watching baseball since I was a little kid.
Yes.
That season was so much fun, And just because I went to a good amount of games that year, and just hearing his name announced, seeing him walk up to the plate, him getting a standing ovation every single at bat. Every at bat he got a standing ovation. It was
I remember that.
so awesome to see.
I think the send off with not only, and we can't forget Adam Wainwright. We can't forget him. We cannot. No, we cannot.
No,
We'll be hung up by our toes if we forget him. But no, the three of them together, it was amazing to see, and the chemistry that they had, and the way that they played, and how they were able to, not just the three of them in general, but just the team itself. But the three of them together was just, I can't explain it or describe it any better than just, it was magic. That's pretty much, that's all there was to it. The three of them, I don't think, and maybe I'm wrong, I could be, but I genuinely don't think that we'll see another thing like that again,
No.
Maybe we will. Who knows?
No, and Adam Wainwright and Yadier Molina, they actually have the record for most games played together.
Mm-hmm.
So games that Adam Wainwright has pitched, him and Yadier Molina has caught. I'm trying to word this.
This is Wainwright's last season, right? I know he came back, but he's done now. He's done. Never mind.
Wainwright retired at the end of last year. He's played one more year. Yes. He played one more year. He wanted to get that 200th win, which it took him till actually around this time to get it.
Yeah.
But no, Adam Wainwright and Yadier Molina hold the MLB record for most games pitched and caught together. And that record now in today's, that will not be broken.
Nope.
That's probably one that will not be broken.
Yeah. And the fact, well, let me ask you this, and this is, I know that we're talking like all sorts of St. Louis stuff. I'm sorry, this is what you tuned in for, chat. Just saying.
I'm happy with it.
But let me ask you this. So, if for those that are not from here, how would you describe like St. Louis as as briefly as you can? It's like I'm trying to think of how to ask this. I'm sorry. How have you described meeting somebody that has never been to St. Louis or doesn't know St. Louis culture? How would you describe that?
I mean, it's very laid back. And, the cool part about St. Louis, you actually get a wide range of people. Like where I'm at right now, it's mainly suburb, kind of your basic, your basic suburb.
Mm-hmm.
If you go about 15, 20 minutes north into downtown, you get a heavy black community.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
You go about 10, 15 minutes south, you're starting to get into the country. You go about 30 minutes west, you'll get into some more country. But also, fun fact for you, this is just completely random. If you go about 5 minutes north of where I'm at, you actually get a heavy Bosnian community, because back in the early 90s, when they were having civil wars over there, a lot of people who were able to get out, a lot of Bosnians who were able to get out, they actually moved to St. Louis in that area specifically.
Oh yeah,
but,
I know what you're talking about. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So
Wow.
there's a high school there. It's often referred to as the Bosnian High School.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
St. Louis is very, very laid back. More often than not, 90% of the time, you just look at somebody, they're gonna say hi to you. They might even stop and talk to you for a second or make a quick little comment.
Mm-hmm.
Very rare do you run into somebody that's gonna tell you to fuck off. It's very laid back. But how I like to describe St. Louis and really Missouri in general is that it's a lot like Florida, only it doesn't have the beaches, the hurricanes, or the gators.
Very true. Very true. Yeah.
Florida
has Florida man. We have Missouri man, and
correct.
Or woman,
which is basically the same. Which is basically the same thing. But no, it's very laid back, and I personally I enjoy it.
Well, I just thought of a funny story that you're gonna probably be like, I'm not shocked by this at all. So, oh God, how long ago was this? I want to say this was like 2018, 2019.
Okay.
My husband and I were on our way to work. We both work for the same company, and
Okay.
we were on our way to work one day. We were listening to the radio. We were listening to KMOV, and you know what
Okay.
I'm talking about when I say that.
Yep.
And we were listening to KMOV because my husband is, wanted to keep up with Cardinal stuff, which I'll get back into Cardinal stuff too because I have a little bit more to say about that. But we were listening to the traffic report, and the the person that was doing the traffic report was just, talking about like different highways and the traffic and whatnot and what was clear, what wasn't. And out of nowhere, you just hear him go, so I just spotted a naked woman walking alongside Highway 40 or blah, blah, blah. So she's completely naked, guys. Completely naked. Me and my husband were dying laughing. We died.
Yep.
We died. I wish that we would have recorded that. Or if I could find that, if I could find that somewhere, I would totally play it. But yeah, does that surprise you?
No.
It was. It's
Is
just
the 40
out
the
of
place to be for stuff like that, or?
I don't know. Maybe. Listen, it could be argued that any highway is notorious for something, or any area is notorious for something.
That is one downside about this city and state. That I hate the people that drive. Hate the people that drive in it.
Missouri drivers suck. Yes.
They do.
Yes. It is a well-known fact that if you have lived in Missouri long enough, you find out really quick that Missouri drivers suck.
Yeah.
They no. Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've noticed though too, like depending on like what's funny is that some areas like have different, again, like I said, different highways have different reputations to where you can kind of prep a little bit more for that, but again, it just depends, but yeah. And 40 or farty, as some people like to call it, is it's a popular area, but there's some people that it's a known thing, kind of, that if whoever, depends on where you're from, I think, on how you pronounce it, because some people just call it 40 or farty, or gravoy is another one.
Yep.
Gravoy is another one.
Yep.
It's either gravoy or gravois, which drives me nuts.
Yep.
That irks me.
Gravois.
It's gravoy. Or gravois. I've heard that too.
Gravois.
Oh God, what's another one that you could pronounce it so many different ways, Jeff?
Like another street, or
yeah, like another street, or another well-known area. I know that there's or another well-known like city. I'm trying to think.
how do you Shoto?
Yes, that's another one. There's a street that's around here. I don't know if you've heard of it or not. It's called Jungerman. Some people pronounce it Youngerman.
Yes.
It's German.
Yeah.
I've heard that. Oh God, there's so many different names that so many different pronunciations of things. Yeah. But no, so back to the cart. I know we're just like all over the place, chat. I'm sorry, Jeff. I'm sorry. This is how
That's all right. No, you're good. You're good.
this is how my streams go, because my brain just gets to going, and I'm like, oh, I have to bring this up. I have to bring that up. But so we talked briefly about the Cardinals. So if you could, besides obviously they're very sentimental to you, like how sentimental would you say that they are to you?
Oh, like they're same with the Blues. Like they're one of the same.
Right up there. Yeah.
Look at my chair.
Yeah, I was gonna say yes. Your chair. Yes, I was gonna say
Cardinals chair.
My father-in-law, who I mentioned before, he had a very wide range, a collection of Cardinal stuff, and amongst them was a few very rare items of Mr. Stan the Man.
Oh, nice. That's awesome.
I have It's somewhere in my garage now because we obviously we acquired it after he passed, but
Yeah,
there's a couple of signed pictures that he had. Like Jeff, I'm not kidding you. If he were still around and he was still in the house that he lived in, it was a Cardinal museum. Like no
that's
joke.
yes.
He had Cardinal
That
stuff like on the like Cardinal like little beanie babies. We still have them. They're upstairs. Like all over his ceiling or by his ceiling on bookshelves. He had St. Louis Brown memorabilia. He
that's
had
cool.
all sorts of stuff. Ozzie Smith. How could we forget Ozzie Smith? How could we forget Ozzie Smith? God
Yep.
dang it. He had Ozzie Smith stuff. He had the like it was you would have like been like, oh my god. And you would have like geeked out.
That's something I eventually want to build. So just a St. Louis sports museum in my
Yeah.
house.
Oh yeah, that would be cool. That would be really cool. But I'm okay. And this is something that I've thought about, and I didn't know whether or not you wanted, if you can talk about this or not. But
Yeah.
how do you feel about the Rams?
Yeah, well, that one. I'm thankful. So I was a huge fan when they were here, even when they were absolutely dog shit after 2004.
Mm-hmm.
After the 2004 season, they went on the worst stretch in NFL history.
Yeah, it was bad.
And that's simply because the ownership was purposely tanking the team so they could eventually move the team to LA.
Yep.
Now, greatest show on turf. I'm thankful for that, and that'll go in the St. Louis Sports Museum because I love the St. Louis Rams.
Yes.
But after the owner who brought the Rams here from LA originally, after Georgia Frontier died, Stan Kroenke takes over.
Yep.
And I'm like, oh, this is going to go downhill very, very poorly.
Oh yeah. Oh yes. Yeah.
So I'm not upset at the fact that whether they were gonna move. I'm upset that the way that they did it. I'm upset at the way they did
same.
it. If they would have just came out and said, "Hey, we're gonna move the team to LA because we could make more money in LA," cool, that's fine. No problem whatsoever. But during this time, like the city wanted to keep the team. The fans were still showing up, even though the team was utter dog shit. They'll try to push this narrative that fans weren't showing up. No, fans were still showing up. Like they were getting blown out. They were getting blown out in 80% of the games every season for like 10 years almost.
Yeah. They still had their diehard fans. Absolutely.
So
yes.
I'd say the stadium was probably at its worst 60%, 50-60% full. And this is from like a team that's going like 2-14, 6-10, 7-9 every single fucking season.
Squatching that happened. No joke.
Yeah. We'll get this too. I'll come back to that 7-9. But during this time, as the city and the fans are trying to keep their team, the city's putting together a plan to build a new stadium right on the Mississippi River, just because the dome is absolute shit. So they're like, okay, cool.
Oh my god, yes.
It still is. They finally just put new turf in. After they put new turf in for the Battlehawks. Yeah.
Oh yeah, true.
They finally put new turf in. It looks great. But no, the dome was absolute shit. So the NFL was like, okay, hey, if you can build a new stadium, it's like, okay, you might have something here. This will greatly help your chances of keeping the team. So like, cool. So they had the plan in place to build a pretty cool looking fucking stadium right on the river. And then just at the end of the 2015 season, after the city spent millions upon millions of dollars putting this plan together, investing all this time over. When did Georgia Frontier die?
Oh God, 2002. I want to say.
Oh, I think it was later than that. I want to say it was like 08.
What?
I could be wrong.
Hold on, I'm gonna Google that right now.
Georgia. I want to say it was like 08. When did she die?
Right.
08. Yep, she died in 08.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so for about, I will say like 5-6 years, the city's putting this plan together to build a new stadium, spending all millions of dollars spending all this time putting it together, had a really good, feasible plan in place to make it. Easily happens. It easily happens. All the NFL's got to be like, and the owners, they just have to be like, yep, cool, let's do it. And then the team stays. Well, after all that time, the NFL's like, nah, we're still going to LA, so fuck all you. And it just unemployed thousands of people. The city lost million dollars. So much so.
Yeah, that happened, Squatchin.
They literally they just ripped the team out of the city and moved them to LA.
Yeah, exactly. It was the way that everything went about and everything that transpired exactly as you described it. It had it gone differently and Kroenke not been a selfish asshole,
which is Stan Kroenke, which he's going to be, and every other team that he owns, their fan bases hate him.
Oh yeah,
they hate him.
Oh
yeah, because he owns the Avalanche, the Nuggets, the Rapids, the soccer team. He has an ownership stake in Arsenal soccer, and they especially hate him. It's doesn't really care about the product. It's just all. He's just the typical sleazy businessman.
Yep. Yeah, I agree. He's an asshole, 100%. I remember there was a meme going around, like right around Christmas, of him being drawn as the Grinch. I thought that was really funny. I'm sure I could probably pull it up and find it, but yeah.
Yeah. But so after all that fuckery, the city sued Stan Kroenke and the NFL, and they won the lawsuit because they said, yeah, hey, what you guys did is fucked up. So the Rams were notorious, especially in the last couple of years, of having pretty solid teams, but they would always finish 7-9 every single for like 3-4 years in a row. So of course the city was awarded $790 million.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I'm like, cool. Can't get away from 7-9.
Well, true.
Which really sucked because I loved the players that they were bringing in. I love the players on the team. I love the coach. I hate Stan Kroenke. So yes. I'm like, I'm happy. I'm when they won the Super Bowl a couple years ago. I'm like, I'm happy for the players. I am happy for you guys. Fuck Kroenke. I wish a major earthquake would happen on the San Andreas Fault and just engulf that stadium.
Damn. Well, you weren't the only one that felt that way.
Obviously, with nobody in it.
Yes, that's very true. Yes,
you got to be the off season.
Yeah, the off season.
Yeah,
exactly.
Just let it slip into the sea and no one speak of it again.
True. No, I listen. There are still. I'm sure that you probably have met them. Not very much anymore, but there are still some people out there who are extremely bitter about how all of that went down. And
I've mellowed out about it, but
yeah. Well, my husband used to, he used to be a Rams ticket holder, season ticket holder for a while. But then, all of that happened. And so, but you still see some people, if you bring up the Rams, they're just like, fuck that, fuck Kroenke, and they just go off. It's really funny.
Yeah.
But listen, I was very happy for the Rams to win their Super Bowl when they did. That was very cool. But, yeah. But yeah, overall, St. Louis is still very bitter. But you do like the Chiefs, though. Are the Chiefs? No. Oh,
I hate the Chiefs. I hate the Chiefs.
Never mind.
I hate the Chiefs. And what pisses me off? That honestly pisses me off more than the Rams actually leaving, because people hopped on the bandwagon to the Chiefs. Great timing, by the way. Right when they get good, they were dog shit forever. So they get Mahomes in there, they get good. But like all these Rams fans, all of a sudden becomes Chiefs fans. It's like, you do realize that the Chiefs are a major reason why the Rams are not here right now.
Oh yeah.
The Chiefs are a major reason why the Rams aren't here right now, because they were pushing heavy for the Rams to go to LA so they could capture the entire Missouri market. Fuck the Chiefs.
Hashtag fuck the Chiefs.
Hashtag fuck the Chiefs. Jesus. No, I hear you. No, I get it.
So I don't really have an NFL team.
Yeah, fair.
Which is great. Which is great because I get to sit back on Sundays and Mondays and just enjoy the chaos.
Oh yeah, true. That's very true. Yeah. How has it? I know football season started not that long ago. How's all that going so far? I haven't been able to watch anything.
It's great. The meme content of the NFL is unmatched. That's why I love the NFL because nothing in the sports world, the meme content from the NFL is by far the best. It's incredible.
Yeah. Well, I'm still kind of bitter a little bit, and I don't know if you are too, about not having a basketball team. That kind of makes me sad.
Canada has one in all of Canada. Okay, we have to. In two cases, we have to root for Toronto, and it makes my heart hurt. Okay,
they won a championship a couple years ago. At least one Toronto team can do that.
Well,
I hear the Leafs are really good at golf.
They are, especially after the first round.
Yeah.
Oh no! Is there a story with that? I'm confused.
The Leafs are so the Blues would make the playoffs and they'd lose. They could get past the first round. They would always come up short. The Leafs, on the other hand, they will have these stacked teams like, oh yeah, they're winning the Stanley Cup, and they will absolutely just fold like a lawn chair in the first round, especially if they're playing Boston. Especially if they're playing Boston.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
The Leafs haven't won a cup since the invention of color TV, KHuck.
Correct.
Wow.
They have never won the cup in color.
Yeah, I remember you telling me that. I can't believe that.
And it's not so much. It's funny watching for the players because I feel bad for them. It's more so the fans. It's like watching the Dallas Cowboys lose. It's like, yes, it's great. It makes me happy every time they lose. And every single time the Cowboys lose, when Stephen A. Smith shares his videos, just him laughing maniacally, I share it every single time. That is how I feel when the Cowboys lose. And that's how I feel when the Leafs lose. It's great.
Oh, that's... Yeah, I feel you. Oh, that's funny.
B songs. Hashtag not my Leafs.
Yep.
B sounds true. Oh, that's funny. But yeah, no, we're very much like. Would you? I've noticed though, at least for me anyway, that with St. Louis, we love our sports. Obviously, our sports are amazing. But I do have one last question about sports, and then we will eventually move on. I promise you. Yeah. But were you there, or at least do you remember when the Cardinals did that? I think you posted it the other day when Matt Adams hit that home run.
Off Clayton Kershaw. Yep.
Yeah. Were you there that game, or did you watch that game?
No, I was watching that game.
Okay.
I was watching. So we were actually. I was listening to it at work, and then drove home because it was in the middle of his at bat when I got home, and so. The pitch goes. It wasn't the pitch he hit the home run on. So that's when I sprinted into my house, turned on my TV before the next pitch, and right as I turned on the TV, the pitch was thrown and he smoked it. He smoked it over the wall and basically eliminated the Dodgers that season, which I hate the Dodgers too. So that was
Dodgers
was great.
Who?
Right, Rogers who? What? Like who's that? What?
Yeah, but no. But no, that's one of the many. We have been spoiled with the Cardinals over the years, but that was one of my favorite moments. And actually, he is actually one of our athletes, Matt Adams.
Nice.
So I posted the video.
Very cool.
Yeah, I posted the video on my IG, and he actually shared it. So that was pretty cool.
Very
He's a cool dude.
Yeah. Have you? Oh yeah. We'll get to what you or your company here in a minute because you were telling me about that earlier, and that's actually really cool. One of my favorite Cardinal moments, 2011 World Series Game 6, freeze.
That whole game. That whole game was absolute insanity. That whole game was absolute insanity. Yeah, Freeze actually dropped an easy pop-up earlier in that game.
Yes.
I mean, it was just back and forth. The Rangers took the lead. Cardinals would tie it up, take the lead. The Rangers,
I remember
Rangers would get the lead back. I remember the Cardinals were down. I want to say it was 5-4. Molina drew a walk, bases loaded walk to tie the game. I remember him just chucking the bat and fist pumping. And then the Rangers took a 7-5 lead. Or wait, no, it was 7. It was they took a set. It was a 7-4 lead because everybody forgets about the Alan Craig home run that made it 7-5 in the bottom of the eighth.
Right.
Everybody forgets about that home run.
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
Alan Craig hits a home run in the bottom of the eighth to make it 7-5. So you go to the bottom of the ninth. 2 runners are on for David Freese, hometown St. Louis guy, by the way.
Yep.
So hometown kid. They're down to their final strike. He rips a game-tying triple down the right field line, ties the game 7-7. Okay, so it goes into the top of the 10th. The Rangers get their 2-run lead back on a 2-run home run. So oh fuck, it's over. So in the bottom of the ninth, I'm like, fuck, it's over. They're gonna lose. And then Freese rips the triple to tie the game. And I'm like, I'm on cloud 9 right now. I'm like, holy fucking shit. They actually tied it up. So I'm on cloud 9 going to the top of the 10th. Like, holy shit, they're going to steal this game. And then the Rangers take the lead. And I'm like, I am at the lowest of lows again. I'm like, oh, they're dead. They're dead. So go to the bottom of the 10th. You get two runners on again. They get 1 run in to make it a 9-8 game. And then Lance Berkman comes up again. The Cardinals are down to their last strike. If they get one more out, the series is over. So Berkman ties the game with a single. You go to the 11th. David Freese comes up again, the hometown guy, and he and then hits a home run to lead off the bottom of the 11th and wins the game. And then the Cardinals handily win Game 7.
Yep.
Game 7 was relatively stress-free after the first inning.
Yeah.
Because they actually went down 2-0 in Game 7 in the first inning, and then they tied it right back up in the bottom of the first, and then is it Alan? I think Alan Craig hit a go-ahead home run.
Yeah, I remember when he was my boyfriend at the time, which is hard to believe. That's how long I've been with my husband. Jesus, okay. So Jeff, just so you are aware, I hope that you can stick around, obviously, and you get to stick around for different streams or at least be in chat and stuff. But a little bit of lore about me, just so you know. I may or may not have an eccentric husband that I spoke about earlier. That's
an understatement.
Squatching knows. Squatching knows pretty much everything. But that he goes by Mr. Huck. I call him Mr. Huck. Okay. That's what he's known as. This man, and I've been with him in total for 14 years. I've been with him since 2010. But we've been married for 11. And that's when 2011, when all that was going on, we were together for a little over a year. And I remember we were debating on whether or not to go to an actual game in October because we've always wanted to do that. I've always wanted to go to a baseball game in October.
It's awesome.
And it's amazing. It's incredible. Just the atmosphere alone is worth it.
I was at World Series in 2006, Game 4, where David Eckstein had the 3 doubles.
Oh yeah. Oh God, I had just graduated high school. Oh God.
Yep, I just turned 12 at the time. So.
Oh God, I feel old.
Yeah.
But yeah, that season I was running around with the Spezio soul patch.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I like taped some red piece of fabric to my chin.
Oh, I love it. So, okay, let me ask you this: when Nelly he started getting popular? Did you put a Band-Aid under your eye? Please tell
That
me
I
you
didn't.
didn't.
No,
Okay, good.
no. I'm way too white for that.
That didn't stop the kids I went to school with.
Well,
That didn't stop the kids I went to school with either. Just saying. That didn't stop them either. Oh, that's too funny. But no, so you obviously are very much you're very much into sports and stuff like that, obviously. But
yeah.
you mentioned before we got started, that you also work with your company, which I'll bring up here in a minute. You've worked with Randy Orton too?
I did not. Actually, that's not true because I did pack his order one time. Pack his order one time a couple years ago. But no, I have not. I don't work with him directly. No. But but he is sponsored by the company I work for. So like, if you see him, I don't know how much of your community.
A lot. Mm-hmm. Yes. Yes.
Actually, now currently sponsor the Undertaker. So you'll actually see our energy drinks. Free
What
plug.
you got pulled up here? Yes.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. You'll see those on his podcast. You'll see them sitting there, which I love. The Undertaker's podcast. It's still surreal to see him doing that.
I've seen bits and pieces of it when he talked to Stone Cold, Steve Austin. He's talked to pretty much everybody for the most part.
He's such a great storyteller.
Yeah.
I know we've worked with Undertaker's wife Michelle in the past. We've we sent stuff to Sheamus, who I've actually personally met. He is a super cool dude. Who else? Who else we got?
Oh, Toxic would be crapping his pants.
Yeah,
right
He'd
now.
be all over this.
I'm fairly certain I've told Toxic about some of this. Who else?
I'm sure you have. I don't doubt.
We've sent some stuff to. We've worked with Edge a little bit in the past. That was cool. Who else we got? That's just off the top of my head.
Mm-hmm. Now, let me. I think that you may, again, like I said, you may mention this earlier, but how many of the people that you like sell stuff to, like this in particular, have you met? Because you've met Sheamus. You said you met Sheamus. Have you met? Have you had the privilege of meeting like Randy or the Undertaker?
I have not. No, I have not. Nice.
I have.
Okay, so,
hashtag humble brag. Yeah.
So how'd that happen?
Well, it literally happened out of nowhere. A friend of mine used to work at a movie theater. And you'll know where I say this in Chesterfield.
Yep.
And this was how long ago was this now? This was at the peak of Randy Orton's like popularity. This was 2007, somewhere around there, I think, 2008. And in this said theater, I was there hanging out because that's where we used to go and watch our movies and stuff. We used to get in for pretty much nothing. And I happened to be there one night, and all of a sudden there was a big kerfuffle, there's a whole bunch of people that started swarming the front door. And I'm like, and I was standing in the lobby, and I'm like, what is going on? All of a sudden, I look up, and there's this big old muscular man who is like walking along the, into the theater. And I recognized him immediately because that was around the time that I started watching wrestling, and he was one of them. Like, that's when I got introduced to him, John Cena, Sheamus, Undertaker. Oh God, who else did I get introduced to around that time frame?
Triple H, Batista.
Yes, Triple H, Batista. All of them. And he literally just comes like a big barrel of a man that he is. Literally,
he's bigger now.
Oh yeah. Oh, he was. Well, to me, he was huge. But then again, I'm 5'2".
Oh no, you should
So.
you should see him if you haven't seen him recently. You should see him now. He is bigger.
Is he really? Oh, you know what? I gotta look that up now. Okay, hold on. Is he? Whoa! Really? Yeah, because I met him when he was like this. I met him when he was like this. This is him. Is this him now? Okay. Yeah. Wow. Wow. Oh, I can see a difference. Cuz I met him when he was like this. That's when I remember meeting him. But no, and again, to be fair though, Jeff, you are huge to me because I'm 5'2". Okay, I'm just putting that out there. So anybody taller than me, I'm thinking is huge to me. Okay,
Fair enough.
But yeah, so I met Randy when he was like this in this picture, but this is what he looks like now. And anyway, but he was super super nice. He was really really cool. He was signing autographs. He was doing the whole thing. But I had heard, like, prior to that he was, like, a bit of a douche canoe. A little bit. But, I guess it just depended on when you met him or not. But now you told me earlier that his reputation has kind of changed for the better a little bit.
He's turned that around.
Yeah. Well, but yeah, no, I found that to be, so I found that funny. That's my claim to fame. And also, when I was a kid, I also got to meet, very, very briefly, Macho Man Randy Savage.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Gonna take that to the top. We're gonna win. Yeah. Yeah, oh, God. All I can think of is Dave. And his
Dave.
First person that came in my head was Dave. By the way, he's gonna hate this stream.
Oh yeah. No,
the St. Louis Glaze stream.
No, he probably stopped listening an hour ago.
Probably. Probably. Dave, we love you. If you're listening, we love you. But no, so this has been a lot of fun. This has been really, really cool. I really do appreciate it. But we're at almost to the 2-hour mark. How much longer do you want to go for? I can go for, depends on you. What you up for?
How long were you planning?
About 2.5, give or take.
2.5. Yeah. No, that's cool. No, that's cool.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yay. Okay, cool. Awesome. I know that's getting kind of late, so I wasn't sure.
No, you're good. Tomorrow. Tomorrow's a work from home day, and Thursday, the last day of the week, is usually an easier workout day for me. So
nice.
There you go. Oh, okay. Let's go ahead and segue into that. So, what made you want to get into working out and stuff? Like, you've been very big on that.
Yep. So I really got into training a little over 11 years ago after my mom suddenly passed away from a heart attack. She was overweight, diabetic, and just it was actually 11 years ago on the 9th, 4 days before I turned 19.
Mm-hmm.
And then 5 years ago, and then my dad died on September 15th, which was 2 days after my birthday. And then just to throw this other one in there, my grandma, my mom's mom, died in 2002 on September 8th. So if you're buying,
September kind of sucks.
Right, and then we don't need to go into what happened 2 days before my birthday. We don't need to go into that. My birthday's the 13th. Subtract 2.
Yeah.
You can put 2 and 2 together.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. But anyway, so after my mom passed away, I made a commitment. Okay, yeah, that's not happening to me. So I was in the gym a couple days later, and just I never left it. So a couple years go by, like I started getting in better shape. I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. I didn't know anything about nutrition. I was just going in and throwing a bunch of weights around, and obviously seeing results from that.
Mm-hmm.
And I never really worked out before either. Like I would work out for sports and stuff like that. So like I wasn't in overweight or in bad shape by any means. I didn't train religiously. But after a couple of years of seeing some results, people in the gym started to notice and started to compliment me on it and ask me what I did. Again, I didn't know shit. I was just showing them stuff that I did. And a couple of weeks go by, they noticed some differences, and it was really cool to see. So at the time, I was working on getting into sports journalism, and as I started to become older and wiser, I like to think, I started to see like what was becoming of the journalism industry and just being in the college atmosphere in general. I'm like, I don't really like this very much. I don't like where this is going. So I started to look into more nutrition based things and started to learn a little bit more about nutrition and learn more effective ways of training, so I could help people earn better results, so they didn't have to go through the same thing that I went through with my mom, so they could keep their family members healthy.
Yeah.
And yeah, so I started training more effectively, learning a little bit more about nutrition. My results started to get a little bit better, so I'm like, okay, I might have something here. And while I was doing that, I was thinking about, okay, well, even though I wasn't going to pursue, I got a fucking business degree. Okay, I don't use it at all, but I'm like, well, I'm already 3 years in, like 2.5, 3 years in, I might as well finish this. So I figured, while I could, because the military always interested me. So I figured, okay, I'm learning a little bit more about nutrition here. So I'll take like a year or two, get in really good shape, so I could do that. And while I'm doing this, I love helping people out. So I figured I'd learn a little bit more about nutrition and training. I'd go apply at supplement superstores here in St. Louis.
Mm-hmm.
So just figured it would just be a part-time thing. Figured it would just be a part-time thing, make a little bit of money while I'm working towards this, and eventually, hop off into the military. Once I get my degree, I could go in as an officer, and continue to fight the good fight. Help people. But I kind of saw like how the world was going. I started to learn a little bit more about the political game, like what kind of goes on behind the scenes and stuff like that. I'm like, I don't know if I exactly want to potentially fight for something that I don't believe in. So when I was working at supplement superstores, when I went to my first company meeting, I didn't know what the fuck I got myself into, because I'm like, oh shit, this is more than just selling supplements to people and just working out. Like, there is a whole ass mission behind this to help improve people's lives one person at a time, which will inevitably it'll allow people to help people in their communities, and in turn, it's going to help make the country the best that it could possibly be. I'm like, that's really fucking cool. It's hard work. Don't get me wrong. Like, the standards are held ridiculously high, but I heard that, like, I was hooked right then and there. I'm like, nope, this is the place where I need to be. And so, busted my ass in the stores for a couple of years. I transferred over to First Form here. They are both owned by the same person, Andy Frisella. He actually has a podcast called Real AF. So if you've ever listened to that before, give that a listen.
That before.
Yeah. So that's him.
Okay.
Yeah. So he's a very fiery dude, but he is the nicest man. He is the most driven, dedicated man I have ever met. Like, he is dead set on improving people. Let me put it this way: he loves three things. He loves helping people improve their lives physically, mentally, financially.
Mm-hmm.
He loves seeing good people win, and he loves the red, white. He loves the red, white, and blue. Loves the red,
Good
white, and
for
blue.
him.
And our mission is to help one person at a time, help them improve their lives, and we have a mission in mind to improve the country and help make it, and to lead the charge to help make the country the best it can be, and inevitably bleed that culture into the world. Because I think we can all kind of agree right now, the world is fucking shit.
Amen.
The world is fucking shit right now. So,
True.
I mean, our goal specifically is to help improve people's lives.
Yes, absolutely.
And so I have been there now involved with both companies, but within the same space for, it'll actually be 7 years come October.
Nice. Oh wow.
Yeah.
No, that's awesome.
Now what I do now, and I've gone through an array of positions I'm jumping all over the place here, just because. Yeah. Now, if I went into complete detail, we'd be here 2 fucking nights. But now I've done a very wide variety of positions. So I worked in the retail stores with supplement superstores. That's where I'm working face to face with people on their nutrition, on their training, and plug in supplements where they are needed. Like with First Form, like we're not going to sell you something that you don't fucking need. So like if you're coming in looking to build muscle, we're not going to sell you shit geared towards weight loss. That's fucking that's stupid. That's unethical. Like, no, our goal is to help you, not to like take your fucking money. Like we're only gonna showcase stuff to you that could help you. By no means do you have to go with it. We just want to make sure that you got that you know what you have at your disposal to help you achieve
give you
the
the best chance.
Yeah, exactly. But no, I've worked in the retail stores face to face with people. I've worked in the warehouse packing boxes. I've worked in customer service. I was actually a coach, one of the OG coaches 4 years ago in our app, which is where I actually work. Where I work now, I work with. Let me pull this up here. I'm gonna pull this link up.
Sure.
So we actually we have an app. It is called the First Form app. That is not the page I wanted.
You want to send it to Squatchin and then she'll just.
Yep, I'm gonna put it in the chat right here.
Oh, in the chat. Okay. Alrighty.
Yeah, right there.
Okay.
Yeah. So. You can customize your profile completely. So like what your goals are, like whether it's weight loss or build muscle, what your activity level is, what your starting weight is, what your goal weight is, and based on the info that you enter, the app will customize a set of daily macros for you. Calories, your proteins, carbs, and fats. It'll customize the amount of proteins, carbs, and fats you need to hit on a daily basis. That'll get you to those results.
Nice.
Now, aside from that, you can also select a multitude of workout plans from the app. I remember when the app first came out in 2019, there was like 5 workout programs. Now, I couldn't even tell you. Like there's well over. I'd say there's well over 50 total.
Wow.
So like, yeah. So like, if you want to, I like to do a lot of athletic and heavy endurance training. So a lot of my stuff is a lot of like powerlifting, power movements and stuff like that. But if you want to do CrossFit, or if you're just simply a runner, there's running plans in there too. So I mean, there's a wide variety of workout plans in there.
Awesome.
Now the big thing that sets our app apart from a lot of other fitness apps out there is that in the app you will actually be assigned an advisor, a coach, and this is a real person, by the way. This is something that I did for about a year and a half back in 2020. Like, you will have an actual coach in the app that you can message anytime, and they can see all the food that you log, all the information that you log, And if you have a question at any point in time, you can shoot a message over to them, and they can take a look at what you're doing and see like what adjustments can be made if necessary. So they're literally there with you the entire step of the way. So you have a voice in there that you can turn to. And what probably one of my other favorite feature of the app is we actually have daily live streams. We have daily live streams in the app with all of our coaches, with some of our coaches in the app. You'll actually even see Andy, the owner of the company, and Sal, his brother, who's the president of the company. They'll pop in from time to time as well. Just talk about people's stories. We'll actually have people who have had significant changes happen to them, whether it's massive weight loss or big muscle gain. We'll fly people in and have them talk about their stories. We'll bring in some of our registered dietitians who will talk as well. And I mean those are the three big things with that. And and we actually also hold 4 8-week challenges in the app where you could potentially win some money as well. We do 4 of those a year. Now, fortunately, the prizes are exclusive to the U.S. and Canada.
Let's go.
There you go.
Yeah.
Watching.
Yeah. So if you're looking for a little bit of an incentive, if you're looking for a little bit of an incentive to push towards a big fitness goal, a lot of people like to do that. Plus, it makes it fun too, a little friendly competition. But what I do now specifically, I work on the support side of things. So I'll work more with basically customer service for the app, and I'll work hand in hand with our app developers to help make sure that everybody's apps are squared away. If people run into issues, whether it's customers or even our coaches in the app, I'll make sure that they're good to go and their apps are running effectively. So the customers can use the app seamlessly and continue to work towards their goals. Or if the coach is having issue, make sure that their apps are running effectively so they can effectively coach their people in the app and keep them rolling on the right path. Mm-hmm. But no, we've helped thousands upon thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of people make significant changes. And there's 2 subscription plans with it. It comes to $12.99 a month or $129.99 for the year. However, if any of you guys in the chat would like to give it a try, just shoot me. You can shoot me a DM on Twitter or something, and I'll work a little magic for you. I'll get you. I'll hook you up with a free trial.
There you go.
Yeah,
there you go, chat.
I'll hook you up with a 30-day free trial. That I can make that happen for you.
No, that's awesome. Yes, guys. Yes, that's amazing. Yes, chat. Take advantage if you want to do any of that. That's incredible. That's awesome. And you've been doing this for, you said, about 7 years. Is that right?
I've been with the company for 7 years. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Wow. No, yeah, that's awesome, dude.
Yeah. No, I'm very fortunate to have found it.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I can really say they found me.
Yeah. So. No, that's really cool. And that you're passionate about this and that you really want to help people like that. That's incredible. We need more people like you. Like, where are they?
True.
Like, come on now.
That's what we're working towards.
Yeah. No, seriously. That's really, really cool. That's awesome. And let me ask you this: do you guys while I'm thinking of it, because it just came up in my brain? Sorry.
Yeah.
Do you guys work with any local charity groups or anything like that too?
Yeah, we do a lot with our first responders. We actually have let me pull it up. I'll pull it up right now. Our big one is called. Is it going to be in here?
There's a reason why I asked this.
Yeah. Yep, here it is. Yep, got it right here. So if you scroll to I don't know if you're on the website right now, but if you scroll to the bottom, you go, God damn it. Come on.
Is it on this one? Is it right here?
Where at? I can't see it. You're not sharing your screen.
Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on. Let me go back to sharing. Hold on. There you go. Is this it still here? Right here?
So that's the app. That's the first.
Okay.
That's the first one. That's the first one, man. But if you scroll on that page right there, you can see some of the results that people have gotten.
Yes. Okay. Yes, I saw that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, no, she absolutely she annihilated that.
Yeah. Oh, that's amazing. That's incredible.
Yeah.
Good for her, and good for
Yeah.
those people that
I mean,
actually do this, and for you.
I mean, there's
Oh,
I
yeah.
mean, there's countless stories like that.
That's very cool. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
awesome. Well, the reason why I was asking, kind of, and please, if you worked with any like local charity groups, is I was wondering if like you would be, and I'll have to give you more info on it. But my husband is part of a charity group himself.
Mhm.
That may or may not involve nerd shit.
Oh dear.
So,
Hey,
Jeff,
we're at the point now like we're doing events like all over the country for a wide variety of things. Like we're heavy into disc golf now.
Oh, okay, yeah.
We're doing a lot of stuff with golf. A couple of guys just went down to Miami for at the Marlins Stadium, and this is our big, like, if you want to call it charity. This is the big one we work with. I'll actually share my screen here.
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
This one's really cool. This is called 30 for the Kids.
Okay.
So this charity specifically, it's going to help children who are in need, who don't have access to food, shelter, clean water, education, and a big part of that takes place not only in the St. Louis area, because that's where we are, but we've literally built a community in Haiti for kids who literally don't have nothing. Like Haiti, if you don't know, is one of, if not the poorest nation on the planet. Like, it's, for lack of a better term, shitty. For lack of a better term, it's a shitty place. Like, these kids don't have clean water. They don't even have food. And every so often, a lot of the higher ups and the guys who've been involved with this for a couple of years, they'll fly down to Haiti and they'll work down there for a couple of days. Like helping build hospitals. I think recently they just built a middle school for the kids down there.
Nice.
No, that's awesome. No, that's
Yeah.
that's really cool. And I was waiting for somebody to make something related to cats with Haitians. I was waiting for it. I was waiting
not for this.
Don't tempt Wookiee.
Not for this. Not for this. Not for
No,
this.
no.
Build a cat sanctuary. There it is.
Yeah, Jesus. I was waiting for it. But
Damn it,
no.
Wookiee.
But no, that's really, really cool. Well, the reason why, and again, I can get more information together for you, if you like it. But my husband works with a local charity group. It's the STL Ghostbusters.
Okay.
He is a legit Ghostbuster. Like, he has the suit and everything. And I am currently looking at one of 2 proton packs that we have in the house.
Okay.
So yeah, if I could give you more info, or I can have him reach out to you, so he can work with you, and maybe you two can team up on something or do something like that. I think that would be really neat.
Yeah, I mean, like,
really cool.
yeah, I mean, like, we're open to pretty much anything.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
I'd like, if there's a market for people to make a change, improve their lives, like, we're interested.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And well, they have been trying to do more charity work here as of late, because they started, well, he joined this particular group at one of the worst times ever in 2020. Wow. And so because of that, they weren't able to do really a whole lot, but now they've started to do a whole lot more different events. Like when the second Ghostbusters movie came out, Frozen Empire, they do, like, they can, but they're open to, I think, working with like different charities, but they've done suicide prevention, different charities like that. circle around that. But I'm sure that they would be totally open to doing this. I think that would be really cool. Yeah, absolutely. So, but yeah, I'll send you either I will send you the info, or if it's okay, I will have him message you, and you two can work something out if you want. So, but no, I think that would be really cool. No, that's awesome. Yeah. So, should have busted in the kids. You know what, base cells?
Oh,
you know what? You know what?
This guy.
No. Base cells, I'm gonna hide you one of these days. I swear to
Jesus
Jesus.
Christ.
Do it. Do it. Watch him cry. Hey, Teddy.
Hi, Teddy. Hi. You didn't miss a whole lot, Teddy. You missed us talking about St. Louis stuff, and of course, Jeff's wonderful job that he works in sports. Yes, in sports. Yes.
Yeah.
So.
Now, I mean, as far as product wise goes, like anything you're looking for, supplement wise, we probably got it. We got meal replacement proteins, isoproteins, which are designed for after workout protein bars. You got your pre-workout to buy the whole fucking website.
I agree. Yeah, I agree. And that's the thing with like supplements though too, is that there's always been like some people are kind of apprehensive with taking them because they don't know what they're taking, because they don't look into it more. They don't look into it more.
And a lot of companies, they'll like microdose and they basically won't dose their products correctly. So just they'll put a bunch of the cheap shit in it just to make the highest profit, when quality of the product you're getting is absolute shit and really isn't going to help you very much. So us, our products are naturally going to be more. They're going to be more expensive, and we're totally understanding. Like if somebody can't afford that, but we're not going to offer something. We're not going to offer something that isn't going to help you. Like you're going to get you are going to get top quality. You are going to get what you pay for. And again, totally understand. Like if it's not in the budget, hey, no worries. Like we can still work at that. Like we can help you with your nutrition specifically, so you can meet that need. Like at the end of the day, nutrition is going to be the main thing. Yes. Supplements are great if your nutrition's dialed in, but if you can't out supplement bad nutrition. You can't do it.
True.
I have tried.
Too hard.
You can't do it.
Yeah. No, I agree. But no, that's really, really cool. I think that you're like I said, you're very passionate about this, and obviously that's really neat. And I applaud you, good sir, for not only getting out and doing this kind of thing, but also just getting out and touching grass and not being involved with the internet too much. Probably.
Yeah, and with that, it doesn't matter who's in charge. Okay, and speaking specifically with the states here, it doesn't matter if it's Orange Man or Cackling Kamal. Doesn't fucking matter. Doesn't matter who's at the head there. The only way shit's going to improve is if we improve ourselves. That's the only.
Yeah.
That's the only way. It starts with us.
Yes, 100%. Yes.
Change starts at home.
Correct.
Yes. Agreed. Well, I do just have just a few more questions here. These are just like some questions that we've gotten together that I've done, and that these other questions Squatchin got together that she's created like a while ago for a different guest that I wanted to throw in here. I do have one question, and I know that we talked a lot about nutrition. Yeah. I get that, and I'm going to steer away from that just a little bit, okay? Because I have to ask.
Okay.
What is your favorite food? Toasted ravioli or gooey butter cake?
Between the two, ravioli.
Thank you.
Yes.
I'm lost. I need information. I need context.
Okay.
What is
so? Jeff, do you want to which one do you want to explain? Gooey butter cake or toasted ravioli?
I'll do the ravioli.
Okay, go ahead.
So obviously you know what ravioli is.
Yes.
It's literally that, but it's fried and you serve it with marinara sauce.
Mm-hmm.
It's incredible.
It's the best. It's amazing.
Like pan fried instead of boiled pasta, sort of thing, or
I mean you can
deep fried.
It's typically deep fried.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Typically deep fried. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's the easiest way to do it. But if you're looking for a top tier appetizer, a toasted ravioli with marinara sauce hits every single time.
Every time.
Every time.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Every time. I agreed. Yes, it's the best. Oh, I love it. Okay. Um. Okay. So gooey butter cake is a dessert here. It's either a cake or a. I've seen it be. Oh, what else? Cake cookies. Cookies is
Cookies.
also what it can be
Cookies.
too. Yes.
Yep.
They're really. It's the cake part of it is a really rich. The name implies gooey butter. It's butter, cream cheese, sugar. That it's a very famous type of cake here that is made in people make it like into cake. I've had it both. The
Yep.
cake part is a little too rich for me, but the
Mhm.
cookies are top notch. The cookies I could eat all day, every day. They're the best. Yes. But there's different like variations that you can make with it. It's you can make it with like pumpkin.
Yep.
I've seen chocolate gooey butter cake. I've seen that. Again, it's essentially just like a really rich type of dessert that's famous. That's famous here, and the
Okay.
name it's a gooey butter
Yep.
cake. The name is very much
The,
in
na-
the title.
the name speaks for itself.
Yeah, very much in the title. Yes,
I'd have to go with the ravioli too, if I'm being honest.
Yeah,
I love me some pasta.
again, yeah, so do I, of course. I'm
Yep.
very much a pasta girl, but but gooey butter cake I can do kind of. It just depends on how it's made. But cookies, you give me gooey butter cookies, I'm all about it. I'm there. But and also another question. So real quick, while I was thinking about this too, Emo's Pizza, yes or no?
Yes.
Yes, thank you. Okay, thank you. All I need to know.
I get why people don't like it, but
I get
hey.
it too. I used to work at an Emo's. I get it.
Ooh, there you go.
Yeah,
There you go.
I get it.
No, I love St. Louis style pizza. I love my squares.
Yes,
I love
do
my
too.
I love my squares.
Square beyond compare. You can't. Yeah, that's. I know.
That is
Sorry.
actually that, like if I need a bunch of food, typically like it doesn't happen too often because I'm usually like really good. I'm usually really good about what I eat. But like if there's like a week like where I'm like really active, like beating myself up, whether it's through work, if I'm at like if I'm working some sort of event where I'm moving around a lot, doing a lot of activity, I'm very low on my calories. If I need a refeed, pizza is my go-to.
Yeah, yeah. And is it just Emo's or what other kind of pizza do you like?
I'll go around to a bunch of places around the area. Like I like St. Louis Pizza and Wings. I like them.
Yes.
I actually used to work at Cyberg's.
Oh, did you?
I used,
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
I love all their food. Love all their food. Plus, one of the Cybergs is a close family friend. So,
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
yep,
Okay. No,
yep.
that's
So,
cool. That's awesome. Yeah. Let's see here. I already asked you how you pronounce 40. You already answered that one. Oh, here we go. Okay, so I think we're kind of moving on to the I think I asked all the questions cuz that I kind of already asked earlier. How'd you get involved shot from the point? You answered that one.
yep.
The Tommy shenanigans with Locale or the Locale shenanigans with Tommy. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and move on to the squatching questions here. What are your top 5 favorite movies of all time?
Oh God. Oh, this. Okay, top 5 favorite movies of all time. Ooh, okay. This is in no particular order. No particular order. Can I count a movie series as one?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
I will.
Okay, so I got 2 movie series: Lethal Weapon and Die Hard. Lethal Weapon and Die Hard. I gotta throw Saving Private Ryan in there. I think.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a great one.
Let's see.
I know. It's a
This
loaded
is tough.
question. I know.
No, this is tough because I'm gonna have to leave something out. Let's see. I love. I'm gonna throw Miracle in there.
Ooh, that's a good one.
I'm gonna throw Miracle in there.
That's a really good one.
Band of Brothers is technically TV. Band of Brothers is great too.
Yes, I've heard that's really good. Dead Poet Society. Sales
Haven't seen that.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. I haven't seen that one in a long time either.
I love the movie. Baseball wise, I love Major League. I don't know.
Yes.
I'm between that and I love Lone Survivor. I love Lone Survivor.
Okay, baseball movies for me: Angels in the Outfield.
Okay.
And The Sandlot.
Sandlot's always a good one. Always a good one.
Sandlot's a classic. Fuck Sandlot 2, okay? Fuck Sandlot 2. It's the original Sandlot.
Never.
No. No.
I am also a big James Bond fan too.
Oh, there you go. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bond is good.
Let's see here. Okay, here we go. Was there ever an event in your life that you couldn't explain?
An event in my life that I couldn't explain. Not that I can.
Nothing paranormal or.
No, nothing like that.
No aliens, UFOs.
No. Yeah, nothing like that.
No. Okay. All right.
Yeah, nothing on that.
Okay. Okay, here we go. If you could go anywhere in the world, any time period, where would you like to visit?
Ooh, anywhere in the world, any time period. Anywhere in the world, any time period. I feel like the 60s would be really cool.
Mm-hmm.
They did have the best cars.
I've always said the 70s or 80s. I've always said that because in the
I would say either like the 60s or the 80s.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
nowhere in particular. Just seeing what the world is like living in those times.
Yeah, because I was born in 87, so I've had my 90s childhood, and it's
the peak of society.
Yeah, and it makes me feel super, super old. Like, I think you know him fairly well. Like, Toxic is 22, and that fucking kills me. It's like, what?
Fucking infant. Just a baby.
What? It kills me that he's 22. No, I am not 34 base cells. I'm 37.
And she's 37. Okay? Get your math right.
And Base Cells has a question. Do you believe Mr. Beast is the Antichrist? Oh, God.
I don't think he's the Antichrist. I don't think he's the Antichrist, but you got some shit to unravel there. Or there's some shit there.
Yeah.
Have you seen he's doing a Lunchable? Him and Jake Paul and them are doing the Lunchable ripoff.
I did see that. That's going to make a lot of people mad, and that's hilarious.
Bruh. It's that, bruh. They're literally fighting over Lunchables. It's like, what is...
One of my favorite things, speaking of the Pauls, Logan specifically, is when Logan comes on TV for wrestling and he kills it every single time. The internet gets so fucking mad because he's so... Logan's great. He's... In the wrestling world, he is unbelievable. And it makes the internet so fucking mad, and I love it. I love it.
Do you drink Prime by any chance? Do you love Yeah.
I've had some. Yeah. I've had some. There's all of them that I've had, they're solid.
Yeah. No, I've had the red, white, and blue one, or whatever the name of that one is. Yeah. I've had a couple of others. I've had the strawberry banana. I've had
That one's really good.
Yeah, that one's really good. Yeah, I've had a couple of them, but both my husband and Toxic are both obsessed with Prime.
Yeah.
Yeah, they could drink that all day, every day, so they love it. Toxic especially. When
No, it's good.
Toxic told
It's good.
When
It's a good.
Toxic told me
It's a
that he
good
was
drink.
on a Prime kick, I'm like, oh god.
Yeah, no,
Every,
they're pretty solid.
Literally every 5 minutes, he was like, "Drink Prime, drink Prime." I'm like, "Toxic, shut up."
Peer pressure.
But yeah, okay. This kind of alludes back to what we were kind of talking about earlier. What's the most interesting thing you've read or seen this week? Would you say the Lunchables one, or is there another one outside of? It doesn't necessarily have to be out in commentary. Just anything.
Yeah, the most interesting thing I've read this week. Let's see. Most interesting thing I've read this week. Well, P. Diddy got arrested. There was that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can get into that if you want. We can talk about that a little bit.
Exploding pagers. If we want to go that route.
Exploding. Yeah, I saw that one this morning too. The exploding pagers. That's
Wait, what?
You didn't see this?
Exploding pagers. What?
Lebanon.
Yeah.
Okay,
so,
a bunch of the Hezbollah higher ups got a bunch of pagers, right? And the other day, the lot of them exploded in their pockets.
No.
Oh yeah. Hold on.
Yes. 9 people dead and a couple thousand injured.
Yeah, because like what they're doing allegedly, what's happening? The phones are being hacked to where it's heating up the lithium battery in the phone, and so the phone will blow up.
Mm-hmm.
So people were saying people were saying right before the phone exploded, like they felt their phone get really hot. So.
Oh my god.
So
it's happened to walkie-talkies today as well.
Yeah. So if you feel your phone getting really hot, throw it as far away from you as possible.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's insane. No, I didn't hear of that. No.
Orange Man almost got again. But
yeah.
They're 0-2. Yeah, we still got a month and a half of that. It'll still go on after that, regardless.
Oh yeah. 100%.
You think the riots are going to be good, like 2020?
It depends.
Yeah.
It depends. I agree.
Good content-wise. I mean, for those of us watching from across the border.
I mean, it'll be great content-wise. That's going to go. That's if they don't get Orange Man first.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Different Orange Man, Teddy.
Yep.
Yeah,
not OJ.
Orange Man. Not OJ. Different Orange Man.
No.
Yeah.
R.I.P. OJ. He had one of my. His Twitter was one of my favorite Twitters. I loved his Twitter.
Yeah.
His reply section was the greatest, because he just cut this random video of just talking normally, like he did brutally murder 2 people.
Yeah, right. Yes. No. What I think. Oh God, the head of Meta PCs, Zach. Zach. He had tweeted out right around when it was announced that he had passed away. He was a fucking troll about it. He had tweeted out like some memorabilia or some merch that he had of OJ's or something, and he was just he was just being a troll about it. But yeah, it was funny. That one sticks out to me. But yeah, oh gosh, what else happened? Yeah, the whole P Diddy thing is just insane. I'm sorry. Why do you need that much lube? Why?
I don't know, but I saw
1,000 bottle.
I don't know, but my favorite meme of that is where they took Squidward, where he opens the door and there's a bunch of clocks. They replaced it with bottles.
Oh god!
Bottles of lube.
Oh god!
Actually, hold on. I think I might have it on my phone here.
Oh yes, please send that to me, please.
I think I'm fairly certain I have it. Hold on.
Oh no!
Yep, here we go.
OJ was not innocent, Teddy. Oh my
There you
God,
go.
Teddy. Jesus.
There you go.
Oh my God. Okay, I have to pull this up. Okay, hold on. This is too fucking good. Oh, true. Oh, Smaggle. Yeah. Bro, share. Yeah, you need to share.
Laughter is the best medicine, okay?
So, hold on. Let me get the actual picture pulled up. So, there you go, chat.
There
There you
you
go. Oh, that's too funny. Oh, too funny. Oh my God. Like, why do you need yeah, I think of Smaggle too when I think of Squidward now. Oh God. It's oh God, why do you need that many? Why? Why? I don't oh God, he's cooked. He's cooked. Did you see the press conference with the DA or the Southern New York attorney, I think, or the DA talking about what they found at his house? Did you see that by any chance?
No, I did not.
Oh God, he went. It's like the one that I saw, or I haven't seen all of it yet, but the one that I think that I found yesterday was about a half an hour, could have been longer. They not only found that, but they found, what was it, 3 ARs. Oh God, what else did they find? The lube, and I think they found sex toys too. I think, if I remember correctly. But yeah, what? Why?
Honestly,
Why?
the ARs are the least weird thing about that.
True. True. Oh God, yeah.
And I got one sitting right over there.
Yeah,
Nice.
we have one too. Yeah, that's a whole fucking mess in and of itself. Oh God, I wonder. Yeah, that's a whole nother can of worms. But anyway, okay, let's see here. Let me see what other questions that I got here. Give me 1 second. Let me get them pulled back up here because I got distracted by Smaggle, aka Squidward.
Smaggle in his lube.
Jesus, can you imagine?
Oh
my
God.
Let's see here. Oh, okay. Kind of the second to last question. What is your favorite place to eat? I know we kind of talked about it a little bit earlier. You like emos, but do you have any other places that you like to go besides like pizza, like pasta or anything else like that? Burgers.
I mean, like I said, I love Cybergs. I've been going there since I was a kid. Ended up working there. I mean, that place always hits for me because you get a little bit of everything there. Atmosphere wise, it's mainly sports bar, but if you want to have a low key night with your family too, you can do that there as well. Ooh. I do like Twisted Tree as well. If you want a really good steak, Twisted Tree has amazing steaks.
Twisted Tree. I don't think I've ever heard of them before. That
Twisted
doesn't
Tree.
sound familiar to me.
Yep, Twisted Tree is very good. Love Sugar Fire.
Yes.
Sugar Fire is really good.
Yes.
Love Sugar Fire.
Yes, I haven't had Sugar Fire in forever. Oh, yes. Oh, sorry, guys. That's a how would you describe Sugar Fire? It's like more of a barbecue place, right?
Barbecue. Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We
Fire
love
is a barbecue place. It's a
we love our
barbecue place. Yes.
Yep.
True. Yes. Very, very true. Let's see here. I think I got one more here. Oh, here we go. Well, as you are aware, spoopy season is upon us, as you know. Do you like Halloween? Do you celebrate Halloween, or do you have any holiday traditions?
Not really. I didn't do any. I haven't done anything for it in the last couple years. I think the last time I did it was, I think it was 2020. I got the whole Captain America get up.
Oh,
nice.
Yes. Okay, I did have one question now that you remind me of that. Doug. You know Doug.
Okay.
Doug put on my Discord earlier, or yesterday, or the day before. He wanted me to ask you if you can bite his shiny metal ass.
How much are you trying to pay?
Bender.
It's gonna be more than $150. I can tell you that.
So, fucking Doug. Oh yeah, we love Doug here. Doug's the best. So yeah, when did you well, I gotta ask this too. Speaking of Doug, because we gotta put him on the spot. We gotta show him some love. When did you first meet Doug?
Oh, God, I don't even know.
Probably one of the times he called into Tommy's.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, he's the best. We love Doug.
Probably.
Here. We always will. Doug for life. Yes.
Yeah.
Hi, Snaggle Daggle. Nice try. Oh, too funny. Are you big on like Christmas or New Year's or anything like that?
New Year's, I typically do something. I'll go hang out with some friends and stuff like that, but nothing too crazy. Christmas, not for me, not so much. I really don't get into it, especially since now my parents are no longer here. I'm 30 now. I'm 30 now. I currently don't have kids of my own, so
yeah.
So yeah, it's not. I don't typically get too excited for it.
Yeah, no, I hear you. Yeah, it's different when you don't have like either close family or to that degree. Yeah, I know, I get it. Yeah, I understand. Yep. But Halloween is very big in our house. Like it's huge. So yeah, we are very excited for Halloween this year. My husband is foaming at the mouth for Halloween, but also my daughter was born like 2 weeks before Halloween, so she's very much a Halloween baby.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and one year, not this year, but there was 1 year, I think it was last year or the year before, where her birthday was actually on Friday the 13th. Oh my god.
My birthday was on Friday the 3rd. My birthday was Friday the 13th this year.
Yes.
Nice.
Yes. And but yeah, she absolutely loved it. Did not freak her out at all, and we may or may not have let her watch the first Halloween last year.
Okay.
How did she take that?
She loved it. Are you kidding me?
I was watching Lethal Weapon and Die Hard when I was like 4 years old with my dad, so that's how I got hooked on that.
Well, there you go. Yeah. Well, no, we bring her up on. Well, we've brought her up on like different movies, of course. Like we just recently saw Beetlejuice.
Okay. How was that?
Really good. So good. Go see it if you can. Go see it. It's so good. But she loves like Beetlejuice, Ghostbusters, obviously, that's a must. Jason, Mike Myers, or Halloween, all of the traditional scary movies, we love them. Yes. Oh, speaking of which, I'm going to end it here. I promise you. I got one last thing to show you.
Okay.
This is how much Halloween we are. Hold on. Or one picture that we are of Halloween. Okay. Hold on. Let me get this picture pulled up here. I showed this the other day on stream, and everyone was not surprised when I pulled this picture up. Okay, hold on. I'll share with you just a second. Oh, hold on. Wrong one. So, that... that was taken over the weekend.
I love
Chat, you've seen this. For those who were here last night, you guys saw this.
I love it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. I see your DM, base cells. Give me a minute. I see it. Chill. But yeah, this was taken over the weekend. That is our mask that we have, that we bought for a specific prop that we have, or that we had. I don't know if we're going to be able to put it back up or not. But yeah, we have this. So yeah, there you go. That goes to show you how much we are into Halloween.
I love it.
Like that does not faze her at all. Like none. So, but what we haven't shown her yet, and I don't know when we will or not, is Chucky. That's the one that we're kind of apprehensive on a little bit. A little. Just a little.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah. But other than that, no, we were very much, okay, fine. I'm going to pull up your damn clip. Okay, give me a minute. Jesus. Yeah. I got you. I know. Hold on, give me 1 second. Let me... Gosh dang nabbit, base cells. I swear to Jesus. Lucky, I love you. Oh, God. What are you sending me this for, Teddy? What did you send me this for? Oh, my... Swear, base cells and Teddy. What are you doing? Apparently... So, hold on. Let me pull up my DMs here. Give me a second. Because they both sent me something right around the same time. Hold on. Okay, so this is from Base Cells. Hold on. So he sent me this. This is you talking about OJ, I guess. Hold on. I don't know. Base Cells sent me this. I don't know. Okay, Base Cells, what? Base Cells, why did you send me this? What was the point in sending me this? Hold on. Yeah, so he sent me this clip.
Okay.
It's you talking about OJ. I don't know why.
No, R.I.P. OJ. He had one of my. R.I.P. OJ. He had one of my.
Oh, why did? What?
I don't get it.
I don't get it either. Why did you send me that? Base Cells, I swear to God. Anyway. You such a... Base Cells, I'm gonna kill you. And the other thing that I got sent to was from Teddy that he wanted me to show you. I don't know why. He can explain it himself. Why I'm pulling up pictures of Nostalgia Critic. Why am I pulling these up? Why?
Teddy, we need context. I mean...
Why am I pulling this up? Why? What is going on? Why are we looking at Nostalgia Critic? Teddy?
Why though? Like,
we know Jeff's chin is more impressive. Like, why put this bald man on my screen?
He's majestic? Is that why? Oh, Jesus Christ. Teddy.
I don't know if majestic's the right word for it, but...
Why did Base Cells get timed out? What happened?
Because Teddy flexing his wrench.
Oh, okay. Okay, fair. He reminds me
of my wife.
Teddy, goddamn it. Oh, God. Okay, we're going to go ahead and end it here, guys. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, they're getting antsy. Okay, well... I agree. Yes. Well, thank you so much, Jeff, for coming on here tonight. Yes, no, we appreciate you, and thank you so much for coming on to this lovely channel of ours and dealing with our chaos. And so sorry. Then again, you come shot from the point, so you know. So this is So this ain't nothing new to you. But yeah, go check out all the lovely, wonderful things that we put all of his links in the chat. And also, of course, guys, if you're ever interested in wanting to get more information from Jeff about what he does, about his supplements and things of that nature, reach out to him and he'll hook you up. So yeah, take advantage of that while you still can. So thank you, Jeff, so much. We hope to see you again soon, sir. And you have a lovely rest of your night. Thank you so much. Thank you. Oh, that was so much fun. That was as much fun as I thought. Oh, shoot. No, hold on. Ah! Squatchin, where'd you go? No. Squatchin, I'm sorry. Squatchin, pick up. I'm so sorry. I didn't realize it hung up on the both of you. Sorry. But no, that was a lot of fun. That was a lot more fun than I thought it would be. Yeah, that was really cool. So, but no, thank you so much, Jeff, for coming on. We appreciate you. We love you to death. And Miss Squatchin, thank you for coming back tonight. I miss you. I'm gonna come back tomorrow. I know you have. Yes. Well, are you? Oh yeah, that's true. Oh, they can't hear you. Oh, god damn it. Hold on. Hold hold on. Give me a second here. Yeah, they do. Hold on. What is what is going on here? Okay, hold on. To speak again.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Hello, chat.
Now can you guys hear her?
Can you hear me now?
I don't know why it defaulted. Okay,
Good.
yeah, they can hear you.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know why it defaulted out of nowhere. I don't. OBS.
Discord is being Discord.
No, it's OBS. It was OBS doing
Oh,
it
OBS is being okay.
Yeah,
OBS
it was OBS
is
being
being
dick.
OBS then.
It was OBS being an asshole. Anyway, but no, thank you so much, Jeff, for coming by. We appreciate you. And Miss Ma'am, I miss you dearly. I need you tomorrow night. We're doing DSP. Please, please help me.
Oh, God, what?
Please help me.
Why must you force this individual upon me? This lull of cows. Like
Because we have to laugh at him and we have to make fun of him. That's why. Yeah, I'm on my own. Damn it. But no, if you would like to come tomorrow
if I can
night,
swing it, I'll hop in.
yes, please. I'm gonna need
try.
all the help I can get. Yeah, we're gonna finish. Hopefully, I'm planning anyway on finishing at least the documentary that June the King did, and then at some point, I'm not sure, depending, going over the interview that DSP did with June the King on his channel. I haven't seen it yet. Well, no, I take that back. I've seen like a good chunk of it, and it was super awkward and super cringe. But I don't know if it got as bad as like what he did with Craig from Side Scrollers. So with Craig with Side Scrollers, he was just downright an asshole. So I don't know if it'll be that way or not. We'll see. But yeah, from what I've seen of it, it's not. Yeah, it's still awkward and cringe. And yeah, anyway. So I'm gonna need all the help I can get. Hello, I'm the Nostalgia Critic, and I remember it, so you don't have to.
Nostalgia Critic talking about 9/11. Good lord. Teddy.
Anyway, do you miss Teddy? Do you miss Teddy and his shenanigans? You know what? You know what, Squatchin? I'm telling you this is true, and Teddy, you can correct me if I'm wrong here. Teddy has not been back since you've been gone. This is first night back here.
Really? So he'll show up to your streams when I'm on them, but he won't show up to my own streams when I'm on them. I see how it is, Teddy. I see how it is. I'll remember this.
What the hell, Teddy? Teddy! It's not intentional.
No, I stream at bad times for Teddy, I know.
Oh, do you? Yeah, I hear you. Is he more of a night owl?
He is, yeah.
Ah, gotcha. No, that makes sense. No, I get it. But anyway, my dear, well, thank you so much for joining me tonight. Hopefully you can join me tomorrow night. I'm gonna need all the help I can get.
I'll try.
Okay. But yeah.
Yeah, but you never did base cells, so I don't really notice that you're not there because you were never there to begin with.
Ooh.
I notice when Midna's missing.
Yeah, true. Yeah, because Minda's there for all of your streams. I try
Most
to be
of them.
there as much as I can be too, but usually my work day is just insane. But I make them for the beginning part at least. I try.
I know.
I try. Oh goodness me! But anyway,
Party's in the chat, so Midna has to use the lips, of course.
Nice, Minda, nice.
I'm busting chat's balls right now. No hard feelings. Watch the pods.
Party's
Leave
like,
me up in the background. Walk away. I don't care.
Well, Well, that's what I've been trying to do. Is like I've been trying to like be in the background and lurk, and that way you get the watch hours, and that way you get the the views. That's what is obviously you deserve them.
Oh, Teddy only showed up for Jeff. Okay, I see how it is. Fine.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's not true. I call bullshit. Anyway, but no, thank you, chat, for coming out here tonight. Appreciate you. Thank you, of course, to Miss Squatchin, and for this lovely, lovely picture. Oh my God, this picture is absolutely amazing. And yeah, so hopefully we will see you tomorrow night, ma'am. It's gonna be a little bit earlier, around 7:30 is what I'm shooting for my time. So
all right.
But yeah, I might make it sooner. I don't know, because again, we have a lot to cover. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But right now it's set at 7:30, but I might make it sooner if all works out. So be on the lookout. That time may change for tomorrow.
Keep an eye on the Twitter.
Yes. So yeah, but no, but thank you, ma'am. I appreciate you, adore you, and I will talk to you later. Thank you.
Alrighty. Catch y'all later.
Bye.
Bye.
All right, guys. Well, thank you guys for coming out again. Greatly appreciate every single one of you. Go sub to, or sub, listen to me. Go sub to Jeff on his kick. On, go follow him on Twitter. Go do all the wonderful things with him. Greatly appreciate it. So, and also to Squatchin for coming by tonight. And thank you for everybody that reached out with questions in chat. So yeah, tomorrow night is DSP. Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm gonna need all the help I can get, chat. I'm not, oh my God. My brain is already hurting from me just thinking about it, but gonna get it done because that's what you guys want. So yeah, there you go. So yeah, we'll do that tomorrow night, and then I don't have any plans for Friday because I don't think that I'm gonna be able to stream. But next week we'll be back, and we have a couple of people lined up for next week, so I'm really excited for that. That's going to be a lot of fun. So yeah, be on the lookout for that. But yeah, we will see you guys back here tomorrow night. Again, like I said, shooting for 7:30. My time might make it sooner because, again, like I said, we have a lot to cover. So we'll see if I can make that work or not. But yeah, so you guys all have a fantastic night. And oh, you know what? Don't leave yet. Don't leave yet. Don't leave yet. Don't leave. I'm going to send you over to somebody. Hold on. Let me see if he's still alive. Give me a second. Yes, he is. Okay. I'm going to send you over to Burn the World. Go raid Burn the World. Go show him some love, guys. And, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Go raid Burn the World, and I will talk to you guys all tomorrow night. Bye, guys.